Welcome back to another Hockey Nation Live show, play-by-play game for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. This is Cole Frenchy, directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on an amazing, great Monday night Amazon Prime hockey game. Interesting. October 14, 2024. Montreal Canadiens play tonight at home and they host the Sidney Crosby and the Evgeny Malkin of the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight. Malkin and Crosby are really close to reach another milestone during their career. Tonight, we'll see if Crosby can get 1 point. It will be a 1,600 point in NHL. So at the same time, Malkin is at 2 point, 2 goal to reach a total of 500 goal in NHL. On the other side, the Montreal Canadiens play a solid game last Saturday against the Ottawa Senators, but a big W of 4-1. Return with the same roster against the Pittsburgh Penguins and the head coach Mike Sullivan. The Montreal Canadiens announced today Alex Barré-Boulet is on direction of the Laval Rocket in American Hockey League. No team claim Alex Barré-Boulet. So the Montreal Canadiens for the next couple of days are going to play with 22 players on the roster with 13 forwards, 7 defensemen, and 2 goaltenders. So that's what we got about the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Of course, Montreal Canadiens have a good week last week for the first week in the season 2024-2025 with a record of 2W and 1 loss. Samuel Montembeault was really excellent between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens. Stopped a 72 of the 73 shot he faced last week. Cole Caufield lead the Montreal Canadiens with 4 goals. And Lane Hutson lead the Montreal Canadiens with 4 assists. Hutson already have 4 points in 3 games so far with the Montreal Canadiens. On the other side, Brandon Gallagher and Josh Anderson, 2 veterans players where they are really labeled with a big salary contract with the Montreal Canadiens. They delivered great game last week for the Montreal Canadiens. A little bit slow for Nick Zuski, Uri Sarkowski overall, but the first line produced 5 points during the game against the Ottawa Senators last Saturday. On the second line, Kirby Dak, not too bad. Shot a little bit, 9 shots so far since the beginning of the season. The chemistry is not there with Newhook and Armia yet, but Dak, we know, he just recovered after he missed the total of the season 2023-2024 with the Montreal Canadiens. A solid performance of Jake Evans as a center between Anderson and Gallagher. Most of his performance are really on the PK with the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal Canadiens have a 92.3 persons on the PK so far in the NHL. Very good for the special team. On the power play, they are at 20%, 3 goals and 12 attempts for the Montreal Canadiens. So that's what we got for the Habs this season and the 2024-2025. On defenseman, honestly, Lane Hutson, but lead the defenseman with the Montreal Canadiens by the way he played on the ice. But Kaiden Guhle lead the NHL with the most block shot with 14 this season. Very great performance. Most of his performance for me is on PK. Lead the Montreal Canadiens last game with 11 minutes and 27 seconds. And you know, the Ottawa was shut down with 0-4 attempts on the power play last game against the Montreal Canadiens. Mike Madison. A lot of people complaining about him. Oh, he created turnover, gave away power, blah, 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 blah. But he still continues to deliver a ton of great minutes for the Montreal Canadiens. I think the fans are really quickly jumping on Mike Madison. David Savard, not bad start of the season. And of course, Jekai and Barron together have a really bad game against the Boston Bruins. Not too bad against the Ottawa Senators last Saturday, but still we would like to have a little bit better performance for both the third pairing for the Montreal Canadiens. We know what happened with Kaiden Primo. Last 6-4 against the Boston Bruins. Have a save percentage of 796 against the Bruins. We'll see when he's going to returning between the park for the Montreal Canadiens. But tonight, Samuel Montembeault is going to be the goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens against the Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh have only 1 W this season and 3 game in NHL. So that's what we got. A little bit the resume of your game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Thanks to be with us tonight. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes. That's the way to deliver your ticket to go inside of this channel at the play-by-play. Bring your ticket and click on the likes. Are we really helping us, the channel, to grow? We don't ask any money. But at some point, we would like to have at least likes from each one of you. Thanks to join me live for the play-by-play game Montreal Canadiens. Don't forget Montreal Canadiens return on the ice Thursday night, host the Los Angeles Kings at the Bell Center at 7 o'clock. And then Saturday, they are going to be on the road against the New York Calendars. They're going to be at the Big Apple next week. Play against the Rangers. Rangers lead already 1-0 against the Detroit Red Wings. Alexis Lafreniere scored his second goal of the season, assisted by Panarin and Zach Jones. You have a couple of games during the day of the action grounds of the Thanksgiving in Canada. What a crazy game between the Kings and the Ottawa Senators. Final score 8-7 for Ottawa Senators and overtime. Norris have 2 goals for the Ottawa Senators. The Boston Bruins lost 4-3 against the Fleur Panthers without Kachuk and Barkov. Finally, the New Jersey Devils with the ex-goaltender Jake Allen shut down the team. Was really hot so far. The Utah probably scored 3-0, and the Devils have a really good start to the season. After 5 games, they are 4-1. If you follow the Buffalo Sabres, Ramos Dalin fight. Not an initial game, but only practice with the Peyton Krebs today. The Buffalo Sabres struggled since the beginning of the season. So Dallin, captain, did not like the body check of the Peyton Krebs and dropped the glove. It looked like everything is fine from what we heard from Lady Ruff, and both players apologized after the practice. That's all, guys. Thanks to be with us tonight. Hopefully you're doing well. Jose Frank Jolie from Mexico is in the house. Welcome back. In our top knock the door. AK is in the house tonight. Daryl, welcome everybody. Ron with Kicks, another moderator. Pierre de Noville from Arizona. A2 is in the house. Welcome back. Zeph Lecav knocked the door. Hopefully doing well, Zeph. Thanks for that. Tony DeMarc, Larry Lavallée from upstate New York is in the house. Paulo Jr., welcome back, Paulo. Long time, my friend. We not see you around. Hopefully you're doing well. Mulberry is in the house. Went for 20 for Montembeault tonight. Hopefully, first time. I think it's the first time Mulberry is in the house. If you are, welcome. If not, welcome back. George Doucette knocked the door tonight. George, hopefully you're doing well. Long Strider, followed by Nendal, is in the house. Thanks so much. Yamo Vertanen, welcome. Yamo is on the power play number 2. Steven also is in the house. Then we have Gary Conway, the best driver UPS. Dan is in the house. And for the people, obviously, for the people don't have RDS, but you have no Sportnet anymore. The game, the Monday night, are for the Amazon Prime, like I mentioned to you, in Canada. So yeah, the next couple of years, guys, we're going to have different subscriber or subscription about different way to watch the NHL game. Anyhow, Claude Richard is in the house tonight. Welcome back, Steven. Again, like I mentioned to you, very active in the chat. RDP is in the house. Larry Lavallée, like I mentioned. A2 is going to be Frenchy late. Long Swiler, then Tony DeMarc is also with us tonight. Let's see what we got a little bit lower. Let's go back at the bottom. Jordan Tyler is in the house. Welcome also, Tyler. For you. By the way, guys, all right, and for you, PLW is already set at the Bell Center tonight with 2 beer and a couple of dog, and the total was $78.65. I can wait to hear PLW to hear about the cost of the price to watch the Montreal Canadiens. We'll see. Dirt Guy is in the house. Welcome back, Mike. Welcome in the house too. And interesting long strider to see that. I think it's only for the people in Canada for the Amazon Prime. Long, if you are in Georgia, I don't know if you have Sportnet. The Pittsburgh Penguins is carrying on the game by Sportnet, um, but it's private, maybe on the only in Pittsburgh area. Um, you have to get NHL Network, maybe, or the NHL game. I'm telling you right now, it's not easy to see the Amazon Prime game for sure for the people. Pete Martin is in the house. Interesting, Pete Martin. Do you think every team will eventually make it free to watch for all home game run? I don't think so. I think what happening run, I would be not surprised. Every team is going to have their own live streaming, and they will have, so you have to subscribe for that team. But like the Washington Capitals carry on those games. Um, like in USA, Bally Sport did it, but they are bankruptcy. Scribs does this now. It's from a lower Fox Sports channel for its friend team, but it's not the same anymore. Peter, welcome back in the house. ESPN Plus also, Pierre, exactly. Mulberry predict a score 3-0 for the Montreal Canadiens. Happy Turkey Day in Canada for everybody from Canada. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hopefully, you had an amazing, great day with your family. I'm going to remove, we are right now the national anthem for the Montreal Canadian game. So, we're going to set up the stats of the game right there. And we're going to open up the Nia calendars play the Colorado Avalanche at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Colorado, very difficult start. Like the Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton Oilers. For you, I cannot answer to you, but unfortunately, I'm watching on the Amazon Prime. A2 4.5 Hutson tonight. Let's go. Ooh, interesting about that one. A2. Don't forget to follow me on the X account with code Frenchy 10X. I provide a lot of information about the Montreal Canadiens. I did my 3-star of the week for the Montreal Canadiens, for the Laval Rocket, and for the pipeline for the Montreal as one of the first week activity for the Montreal. So that's the way you can watch me, follow me on my X account, called Frenchy 10X. I provide a lot of information left and right after the game. I do a post game and I continue to deliver a lot of contents there. Of course, every day we deliver a video on the YouTube channel to give you a little bit that all information what's going on with the Montreal Canadiens. Great stuff for a couple of prospects for the Montreal Canadiens last week. And Michael Edge finished the weekend with 2 goals and 2 games. And then Jacob Fuller was the goaltender of the week, and I think is on ACHC. Fuller have a shutdown, shootout Friday night, blocked all the 24 shots he faced to win 3-0. But unfortunately, lost 4-3 Saturday, and he gave 4 goals and 29 shots. Tyler Thorpe have 1 goal, 1 assist during the weekend with the Vancouver Giants. Cuivo have a 1 assist. Sam Jack Smith scored a goal during the weekend. And like I said, on my X account, I provide all the score information about the pipeline for the Montreal Canadiens. Francois Pitt is in the house tonight. Randy Walkman is in the house. Welcome back. And Tony de Marc, Montembeault between the pipe. Bonne partie, les amis. Bonne période. First période de partie. Tristan Jerry is the goaltender for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Montembeault between the pipe, and Zuski was faced to Crosby. We have already a whistle after 50 seconds of the game. Bob's is in the house. Great point, Bob, about this question about Ron. A2, you're absolutely right. Danny Colette Hashem is in the house. Welcome back. Facebook when the first bring back to the tank. The tank carrying the puck now to Gretzky. Gretzky ex Boston Bruins. Recovered by Bouvillier on the left side. Finally, Montreal Caufield down the puck outside the zone in front of the bench of Pittsburgh. First one to recover is, of course, Gretzky. Lead the puck behind the net to Beauvillier. The puck go outside the zone at the red line until the Pittsburgh down the puck. New plus coming from Mike Sullivan. Lane Hutson behind the net of Montembeault. Carrying the puck now, looking left and right. Pass to Savard. Savard use the board. Pinch par le Montreal Canadiens, but the puck stuck between the skate of Kirby Dak. And Pittsburgh going to recover by Eric Carlson. Now Carlson with the puck, use the board. Don't put the puck, big hit at the Malkin. I don't know it was New Hook, but recovery now by Jordan Amir. Carry Amir putting the puck all the way back behind the net. Pressure now behind. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. New Hook bring the puck to Hudson. Hudson walk the blue line, scoring now for left and right. Hudson shoot the puck and pass the puck to the board, but hit someone and then recovery by Carlson. Long stretch pass now, going back to Malcolm. Malcolm battle now on the left side. Give the puck back to Raquel. Raquel now draw the puck back, recovery by Kirby Dak. Now Dak running the puck around the board, but intercept at the blind by Pedersen. Finally, Montreal going to bring the puck back on the defensive side. Now new plus coming from Malcolm with the puck knocking out, shoot the puck, miss the net. The puck bouncing outside the zone, going to be recovered on the defensive side by Ryan Graves. A great with play on the third period. It shot. Now O'Connor with the puck down the puck, play with Lars Eller, an ex-Montreal Canadiens, Washington Capitals, St. Louis Blues. Now shoot the puck and miss the net. The puck bouncing behind the net. O'Connor recover the puck, bring the puck back on the left side to Javi. To the Graves, shoot the puck, miss the net, late recovery again by Pittsburgh. Now the puck tried to get around, but unfortunately Montreal cannot do anything. Barron chases the puck left behind with Les Eller, the 35 years old, 36 years old veteran in NHL, recover at the blue line. Ray shot the puck again, black shot in front of the net, but Montembeault solid. Recover the puck with the glove, create another whistle. That gave the second shot of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Again, Samuel Montembeault. A little bit slow start for the Montreal Canadiens. Pittsburgh get out of the gates. Some kind of lions inside of them. Create most of the period so far is on the defensive side of Montreal Canadiens. James is in the house tonight. James doing well. I moved from Jean-Bien to Pattaya, by the way. And Francois talk about Hutson like Denis Savard. Anyway, puck winning by Crosby, battle behind the net. Crosby already returning on the ice. Crosby on the back door, intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Great play. Get out of the zone by Sakeski. Give back now to Mike Madison. Sakeski battle for the board. Recover the puck, but give back to Letank. Letank back again to Bouvillier. Down the puck behind the net. We know Anthony Bouvillier was signed with the Montreal Pittsburgh Penguins during the summer. Beauvillier played last season with Chicago Blackhawks, Nashville Predator, and the Vancouver Canucks before he was drafted by the New York Islanders. Now Montembeault make a save, recovery now by Caufield. Caufield draw the puck back, intercept by Ross. Now we have battle with Goalie, and Montreal win the battle. Now Suzuki carrying the puck, he back to Sakeski. Now recovery again, wait by Suzuki again. He the puck back on the right side, set up by Caufield. He the puck behind the net, recovery by the Pittsburgh Penguins. The puck bouncing on the defensive side. Montreal Canadiens going to reset. Didi Jacka with the puck now. Hold the puck, go backwards. Pass the puck into the zone. Get the puck back to Pittsburgh. This is what Jacka is struggling the most of is the time. His first pass anyway. Outside by the Pittsburgh Penguins. And that will create another whistle. Albi is in the house. Peter Bissonneau is in the house. Is victim of the good play by Kapanen and the man with Major back at winning on the wings. The window closed for him. And great point, Peter, about him. Rick Bengal is in the house tonight. Hopefully, you're doing well. Let the puck go back on neutral zone. Intercept by Montreal. Barron carrying the puck. Coming on the left side. Barron hold the puck now. Looking in front of net and nobody to get there. Rebound, get back to Jacky. Jacky at the blind. Back to Barron at the wall. Now walk at the blind. Barron return point in front of the puck bouncing in front of Jerry. Intercept by Carlson. Long stretch pass now. The puck go back to Barron, defensive side. A great play. First appearance, second appearance of Barron. Back to Jacky. Jacky run the puck now. Give back to the Varak. But now the intercept by the Montreal, by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Turnover by Pittsburgh. Recovery now by a new hook. Down the puck behind the net of Jerry. Lead the puck back to Shaw. Shaw behind the net. Looking out for new players coming from Mike and Sullivan. Hopefully doing well. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes. The puck go behind the Montembeault in front of the net now. Finally, Montreal struggling with the puck between miscommunication between Savard and Montembeault. Use his glove to recover the puck and create another whistle. That much on the defensive side. Montreal has 0 shots so far since the beginning of this game. Now, le puck behind the net, winning par le Montreal. Hutson to Savard. Savard gave le puck back neutral zone. Lose the puck barely par le Montreal. Pour recover. Attacking par Kubidak. Dak back again to Hutson. Hutson trying to play. Try to pass the puck, but intercept by the Pittsburgh. Now get out of the zone by back well. Raquel. Raquel back to Malkin. Malkin attacking now. Malkin hold the puck back to Raquel. Miss the puck on the play. Recovered by Kubidak. And lob the puck neutral zone. The puck bouncing back on defensive side. Recovered by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Now Raquel to Malkin. Malkin carrying the puck on the red line. Down the puck behind Montembeault. Intercept the puck. Gave back to Hutson. Hutson gave to Doc. A great play on the defensive side. Montreal to break out. And now Savard down the puck behind the net. Going to join behind by Jake Evans. We have a whistle. I don't know why it was the call on that one, but that would create another whistle by the linesman. Uza is in the house. LDP knocked the door also. Adam, welcome back, my friend Adam. What a great pass by Lane Hutson on the breakout to Jake Evans. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow night and Wednesday night for the Montreal Canadiens show at 8:30 Eastern Time, and then Thursday for the play-by-play, the Kings versus Montreal. The Kings are in Montreal for 3 days, and they lost today by the score 8-7 on overtime. Randy is in the house again, like I mentioned. Randy, hopefully you're doing well. Jeremy, absolutely right about that. Let's see, my friend Adam. Go behind the net. We have battle now. And then go back on the right side. Pinch by Mike Madison. Return the puck to Gallagher. He leave the puck, but nobody there to intercept the puck. And the back on defensive side. Kaiden Guhle recovery on the shoulder. Check in front of Beauvillier. Turnover by Montreal Canadiens. But intercept anyway. Get out of the zone. Now carrying the puck neutral zone by Mike Madison. Coming offensive side. And then down the puck behind. Intercept by goaltender Pittsburgh Jarry. Keep the puck back to Letank. Long stretch pass now to Crosby. Carrying the puck on the offensive side, back on the back door. Intercept par Montreal Canadiens. Lead the puck on neutral zone. Compris by Sakeski. Looking out. Sakeski shoot the puck. Hit the stick of Letank. Miss the net completely. The puck stayed by Zuski. Recovered by Lars Eller. Now back to Barron. Barron back to Jacky. Jacky get a puck. Return the puck behind the net. Go back to opposite side. Print by Sakeski. Lose the puck. Recovered by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh attacking now. Coming offensive side. Last Eller hold the puck now. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens. But again, back to the tank. Both team exchange. We have offside at the blind. The tank. Carlson never see his teammate was already inside of the zone of the Montreal to create another whistle. That would give us guys the first TV timeout at the Amazon Prime. Interesting. Hey, Mr. John Mickelson is in the house. Welcome back, John. Hopefully, you're doing well. Very great comments in the chat. Keep up with your comments. And talking about the Montreal Canadiens or NHL, Montreal has 0 shots so far. We have a TV timeout, by the way. Le Tank. Yep, Le Tank. Or Le Tank. Great career for Chris in NHL. Tony Lemarque, ça va très bien, mon ami, et toi? Tony Lemarque, you're absolutely right about that. You're going to see Kaiden Guhle many times with Mike Madison. Look like Martin St. Louis used his first line, again, the first line for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Jason White was Anderson out on the top line. He only played a couple of shifts during the third period against the Boston Bruins. Et voilà, Steven. Go back now par le Montreal, down the puck behind the net, pressure now par le Montreal, keep the puck in the zone. Finally, the puck stuck between a couple of players. Stakowski recovered the puck down the puck, but again, the Pittsburgh intercept, bring the puck neutral zone, set up now by Pittsburgh, 1 versus 1 against Lane Hutson. Shoot the puck, and we have a goal. The Pittsburgh Penguins. Last LR score again is ex-Montreal Canadiens. A great play by Bully Jujavi and Montembeault got beat over the glove, I believe, and Pittsburgh surprised the Montreal Canadiens. A turnover by David Savard got burned at the neutral zone. Savard play at the red line on the one knee, and the puck go over the Montembeault, maybe hit the stick of Lane Hutson, and Montembeault got beat on that one. Let Pittsburgh Penguins take the lead 1-0. Goalie is in the house. Lasseller. Lasseller. Like that. Go behind the net, set up by Montreal Canadiens, battle now. Go back to Hudson, give back to Armia. Armia to Savard. Savard again lose the puck. And then Pittsburgh recovery. Malkin bring the puck behind to Raquel. Raquel hold the puck now in front of Hudson. Battle now with Lane Hudson. You can see right there, Lane Hudson play well with his sick recovery now by Joel Armia. Maybe could be that long stretch pass now. Nobody for recovery by Montreal. Montreal have difficulties with the structure of the first pass so far. Now back at the neutral zone, Montreal down the puck behind. Montreal at 0 shot in the first 7 minutes 30 seconds. Now Pittsburgh give back to Montreal. Madison with the puck now. Return the puck behind Jerry to opposite corner. Pressure by Montreal Canadiens and recovery behind the net by Krejcik. Give back to Le Tank and get out of zone by Raquel. On the puck on the right side, Montembeault. First one there is a Pittsburgh Penguin. Point in front of the net. And a great play by Beauvillier after Crosby recovered the puck in the corner. And missed the net. Recovery behind the net by the Montreal Canadiens. Not enough until Crosby intercept. Now Crosby is again Kaiden Guhle. Go back out of the line. Set up now by Carlson. Carlson to Pedersen. Fire puck. Montembeault make a save. No rebound. Not a period what we expect from the Montreal Canadiens so far. Net domination for the Pittsburgh Penguins, to be honest with you. And Montreal need to figure out something else if they want to win the game tonight. But no panics. John B is in the house. Finally, Pittsburgh win the face up, but they cannot kill the puck now. Peterson lose the puck and then hit Ross, recovery behind the net by Kaiden Guhle, back to Mike Madison, and then Crosby intercept for the Cole Caufield. Now Crosby bring the puck in front of the net to Beauvillier, but Madison intercept. Great play by Madison, return the puck, but give back to Crosby. Go back in front of the net to Ross, miss the net again. Confusing on the first line for the Montreal Canadiens, difficulties. Sakaski, Zuski, and Caufield not looking good. It's a first line dominated by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Anyway, Cody back to Madison. Madison carrying puck, give back now to Niziski. carrying the puck behind the net. Caufield try to get the puck, but Jerry intercept the puck. He back to the wall. Sakiski intercept, give back to Ski, back to Caufield. Caufield turn around, lose the puck, recovered by Graves. He the puck back to the wall and get out of the zone by the Pittsburgh Penguins. The puck go behind the net of Montembeault. Caufield back again to Jakai. Return the puck to Barron. Barron struggled with the pass. Now win the puck on the board. Intercept by Pittsburgh Penguins. Now in front of the net, nobody there. The puck bouncing the other side. Montembeault recovered by Pittsburgh. Set by Connor. Connor bring the puck behind the net for Bill Javi. No chance there. For pinch by Shaw to keep the puck deep in the zone. Jakai loses battle there. Barron recovery. And the week, the puck back to Sakoski still on the ice. Unbelievable. Sakoski have a really long shift since the beginning of this game, the season. One of the longest for the Montreal Canadiens. You can see he was still on the ice. Go back and away by the Pittsburgh attacking now. O'Connor shoot the puck, miss the net completely. Puck bouncing back to Henneman. Henneman behind to Kapanen. Nobody there. Recovery by Kapanen. Give back again to the D. Sava hold the puck now. Looking for Lane Hutson. Cross the blue lines. Coming the red line. Looking now. Stick and lane down the puck behind the net. Chasing by Jake Evans. The puck stuck on the wall. Get out of the zone by Pittsburgh. Attacking the zone of Montreal. Down the puck behind Montembeault. The puck bouncing to the side. Hudson keep the puck back. Hit by Raquel. The puck stuck by Malkin. Go back at the blue line. Set up by the tank. Back to Malkin. Malkin battle with the puck. When reach his teammates and front net and Montembeault, but intercept by Kapanen. Return puck behind the net. Now Hudson try to get the puck again. The first one, but recovery by I think it was. I don't know who he was. Number 8. Anyway, recovery by Montreal down the park behind the net. Zero shot at the cross of the first period for the Montreal Canadiens. Chris Chick, long stretch pass now, neutral zone, set up by Beauvillier. Bring the puck to Rask. Beauvillier chases the puck in front of Madison. Madison won the battle, but recovered anyway by Pittsburgh. Now Rask and Beauvillier put some pressure for Montreal Canadiens. They are stuck deep in the zone. Goalie loud the puck in neutral zone. The puck bouncing in front of Gallagher. Nobody there. Recovery anyway by Jake Evans. Give back to Gallagher. But the intercept now. Shoot the puck by Evans. But Jerry intercept the puck with the glove to create another whistle. Not looking good for the Montreal Canadiens. If you watch the game, Montreal have difficulties to set up their system, first of all. But the execution is not there. The pass behind the players, the pass between the skater, the skate. Not looking good for the Montreal. The net domination of Pittsburgh. That's the reason take the lead 1-0. That would create anyway a TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. Great comments for all of you guys. I agree with many of you said about the Montreal game, the game so far. Yeah, that's right, RDP. Nicholas, welcome back. Thanks, Nicholas. Hopefully doing well. Pittsburgh won the face off when puck by Pedersen. He back to the wall. Now long stretch pass on neutral zone set up by Carlson. Carlson for the Hudson. Lose the puck. Hudson down the puck on the side a bit too far for Kirby Doc. A battle with Patterson. Doc try to get a puck, but Madison win the battle again. The puck stuck at the blue line, but the Pittsburgh recovery down the point neutral zone, set up by Carlson, bring point front net, nobody there, but Pittsburgh recovery on the left side of the Montembeault, set up by Bill Jujavi. Now, Bill Jujavi control the puck now, looking for a teammate back on the right side, and there come back door. The puck bouncing in front of Montembeault, but the puck will go to recovery by New Hook, give a puck back, another turnover by the Montreal Canadiens. Again, New Hook, why he did not escape with the puck, and it will recover by Pittsburgh Penguins. Lane Hutson gave back to Joel Armia. Armia recovery puck back to Savard. New plus for me for Mike Sullivan. Go behind the net of the Jerry for icing. Tony G is in the house. RDP. We have a couple of players. Owen Beck, and we have Michael Edge. Anyway, the puck ballon on the left side, Jerry is Frenchy et Zuski. Letang bring puck to Malcolm, nick the board, intercept by Mike Madison. Now recovered by Zuski, give back now to Sakeski, to Coley. Coley back again to the Pittsburgh Penguins, lob the puck to Mike Madison. Returning to Suzuki, down the puck behind Jerry, intercept the puck now. And front of Sakeski, run the puck on the board, the puck stuck at the blind, get out of zone by the Pittsburgh Penguins. I think it's Raquel. On the puck to Montembeault on the left side, chasé by Malkin, recovered by Madison, give back to Suzuki. Now back to Caufield. Caufield recovery. Great play by Caufield. Attacking on the left side. Caufield tried back around in front of Madison. Sakeski joined behind Caufield for pressure behind the net and no chance. Jake Kevin bring puck at the blind. Set up now by Hudson. Hudson walked the blind now looking left and right. Hudson bring puck to Caufield. Caufield look the puck back at the blind by Madison. Back to Hudson. Hudson hold the puck a little bit more. Stick with the puck. Turn around. Coming back in front of Malkin. Malkin gave up to Sakeski. Evans shoot the puck. Black shot by Jerry. Recovered by Pittsburgh Penguins, get out of the zone, all the way to Savard. Savard return the puck, and new plus coming, attacking by Jake Evans. Now on the right side, Jerry. Jerry on the back end, shoot the puck. Jerry. Evans shoot the puck, black shot. Now the puck back to Savard. Savard loses his battle there, loses his stick, and now Pittsburgh shoot the puck. Savard have a really bad first period so far. Anyway, recovered by Josh Anderson. Down the puck behind the net, pressure Anderson on Rand Greaves. Ryan Graves, ex-New Jersey Devils, the Colorado Avalanche, and the New Jersey Devils. Now bring hit by the Montreal Canadiens behind the net, set up now by Montreal breakout. Jacky now struggle with the puck. He back the puck again to O'Connor. The puck stuck in neutral zone. Lose the puck by Jacky, recovered by Javi to Eller. But the puck go outside the zone, going to recovery by the third pairing defenseman. Pressure by Shaw from Gallagher and Alas Eller. The puck stuck on the wall until Graves used the board. But again, Montreal intercept by Heineman. The puck stuck on the left side. Heineman with Gallagher. Gallagher is on the ice and recovered by the Warak until lose the puck. Now big hit by Jacky to O'Connor. Miss O'Connor. Recovered by Montreal again behind the net. Big hit again now by now we have some Ballot on the left side right there with Barron and I think is O'Connor. Anyway, long stretch pass to Montreal. The puck go back on the defensive side. The Montreal, but they are offside. Big hit by Justin Barron. Again, last Eller. O'Connor was around Barron. Barron did nothing. That's what we're looking for Justin Barron. Maybe his biggest hit with the Montreal Canadiens. That would great, guys. And TV time out. Don't go nowhere. Great point, Pizza. Um, Byron skated very well during the first period overall. Um, Montreal Canadiens tried to stop the storm of the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight so far. Honestly, Montreal did not do very well since the beginning of this game. The execution is not there. That's the biggest problem for the Montreal Canadiens. So, if you add Coach Martin St. Louis, if you get out of the first period with only a deficit of one goal, if you're going to readjust everything and during the between both periods, talking with the players, and then reset the second period. So, but again, honestly, Pittsburgh is all over the Montreal Canadiens so far. Got to hear that, Charles. Not many times, Francois. Montreal face off. Crosby faces Ski, winning by Crosby. Thanks to be with us. Don't forget, please, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be awesome. GDM is in the house. Welcome about that. About certificate on the line from a nation name. Go back anyway by outside zone par le Montreal Canadiens. Skate the puck now. Go back to Sakoski. Try the puck back to Suzuki. Attacking now, looking now. Pass again to Cole, I know it was Kaiden Guhle, back to Sakoski, back to Caufield. Caufield for the ski, shoot the puck, saved by Jerry. And we have a whistle there. Great tic-tac-toe between Suzuki, Caufield on that one. Come from Sakoski, guys. Really the first opportunity for the Montreal Canadiens so far in this game. Jerry was ready for that shot on one knee from Nick Suzuki. Sakoski to Caufield, and then Suzuki in front of the net. But Jerry was ready on this shot. Mr. Ken, welcome in the house. Go back now by face-off winning by the Pittsburgh Penguins. The puck go back on neutral zone by Alshiri. Alshiri lose the puck and then recovery behind the net by Jakai. Bring the puck on the board. The puck stuck on the wall until they get out of the zone. But now in front of the bench from Montreal, Devorak gave back to Byron. Byron to Devorak. Return to Byron. Byron looking now left and right. Back to Jakai. Jakai now with the puck. Long stretch pass now. Tip on the Montreal behind the net. Pressure by Hanneman and Kapanen, but winning by Shaw. Back again at the blind. Byron keep the puck in the zone. Big hit at Alsheri. Again, they were rack. Recovery and away by Kapanen. Back to Byron. Byron return the puck behind the net. But on out, they were recovery. Looking now left and right. Back in front of the net. A shot puck. A block shot. Recovery at the blind by Jakai. Return the puck in front of the net. Intercept by Pittsburgh. Get out of the zone. The puck go back slightly to Jakai. Jakai recovery. Return the puck to Kapanen. Kapanen fire puck. Jerry McAsey. The puck bouncing to the side. Recovery by Raquel. Montreal show a couple more flash right there. Or get out by Carlson. Carlson by Malkin. Malkin looking out. Malkin back to the back door. Montembeault make a save. Rebound. Malkin again. Montembeault make a save again. Recovery by the Pittsburgh back at the blind. Now Carlson back again on the left side. The puck bouncing behind the defenseman of the Montreal. Hutson give it back to Anderson. Anderson battle now. Return back to Hudson. Malkin bounce the puck now behind the net. For the puck by Raquel. We have a goal. A turnover for the Montreal Canadiens, and Pittsburgh take advantage of that one. Hudson Savard and Josh Anderson. Lane Hudson on the ice for the first two goals of the Montreal Canadiens so far. Not a very good game for Lane Hudson and David Savard pairing for the Montreal Canadiens. And Pittsburgh are going to take the lead 2-0 against the Montreal Canadiens. Michael Bondin win the battle against Lane Hudson. Comino, welcome in the house. Bob Smith. Good evening, Luke. Thanks for all the like we got so far. That way, the Pittsburgh Penguins take the lead 2-0. Now, the control again, Pittsburgh. Alors, show the puck. Black shot by Montembeault. Intercept by the tank. Back to Kretschik. Show the puck again. Black shot and for the net. The puck on the way out of the play. And we're going to give you the update score for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Eller scored the first goal of the game for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Assisted by Buljujevi. Second assist for him. Assist by Pedersen. Second point for Pedersen. Sur le puck by Pittsburgh Penguins. Back at the blind. Carlson get back again. Now shoot the puck, miss the net around Montembeault, recovery by Caufield. Caufield used the board, bound the puck outside the zone. Pittsburgh recovery, down the puck behind the net, set up by Cole Caufield. Caufield draw the puck back to Kaiden Guhle. And after, yeah, they all -2. Montreal attaqué now. A good goal at the end of the period. Good chance. Sarkowski with the puck. Looking now. Sarkowski contre the puck. Back to Ski. Return puck at blind. Set by Mike Madison. Back to Kaiden Guhle. Looking out. Shoot in front of the net. Back bouncing behind the net. Recovered by Sarkowski. Now back to the puck bouncing at the blind by Mike Madison. Back to Suzuki. Suzuki contre the puck now. Look at the Mike Madison. Madison, the control. Back to Kaiden. Shot the puck. We have a goal. Kaiden Guhle scored the first goal of the season. Number 21 is by Mike Madison and Nick Suzuki. And Montreal cut the lead by one goal at the end of this period. This is a huge, huge goal for the Montreal Canadiens after an awful first period. Kaiden Guhle scored his first goal of the season. That gave him 4 points and 4 goals and 4 games. Kaiden Guhle delivering merchandise in the beginning of the season. Great pass by Suzuki to Madison. Yep. Don't need a mark. Nicholas, you need that. Yep. Again, a turnover created by Tristan Jarry. We have ice stick already by the Montreal Canadiens, I believe. For Raffine. Joel Armia. Again, Michael Bondin. So far, Madison get his second point of the season. Same for Nick Suzuki. Power play for Pittsburgh Penguins at the end of the game. Sur le puck, black shot par le Montreal Canadiens. Now controlling behind the net by Madison. Carlson intercept, looking for left and right. 1:30 to go remaining. The end of this play will be on power play for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Letank, back to Carlson, looking now. Back to Crosby, back to Letank. Now control the puck now, looking left and right. Back to, now control the puck again. Back to Crosby on the right side, looking now. And the front net for Ross, missed the puck, recovered by Carlson. By Malkin, I apologize. Malkin at the blue line. Back to Crosby at the top. Now Crosby fire puck and miss the net. The puck bouncing back to Letank. Letank looking out for Malkin. Draw the puck back and let Malkin backwards coming out. Fire puck in front of the net. Black shot. Screen for the Montembeault, but it was intercepted by Montreal anyway. And down the puck, but the puck stuck in the zone. A very bad play by Montreal. Cannot put the puck outside the zone. The puck stuck behind Montembeault. And for the net now, Montreal recovery and icing the puck. And that would create icing for the Montreal Canadiens. New players coming for Martin Saint-Louis. 20 seconds at the period, 40 at the power play. Montreal intercept, attacking out by Devorak, looking out for a puck. Jerry make a big save with the right pad. What a great play by Devorak. But now Pittsburgh attacking now with Raquel back to Giuseppe. Raquel on the left side of the Montembeault. Get the puck back, recovered by Pittsburgh. Bring the puck at the blind. 5 seconds to go remaining. Fire the puck. No, hold the puck on the wall. Looking now left and right at the goal lines. Coming on for the Montembeault. Missed the puck. And the puck is going to be out of the zone. That would finish anyway the first period of the Montreal Canadiens against the Pittsburgh Penguins. First of all, Lars Eller opened the score at 6:54, assisted by Bulgakovic and Pedersen. And then we're under goal by the Pittsburgh Penguins at, I don't know, the time is very strange. Raquel score his second of the season by Malkin and Bondin. And Kaiden Guhle cut the lead by 2 goals at 1 goal at 18-16. His first goal of the season by Mike Madison. His second assist of the season and Nick Suzuki. 11 shots by Pittsburgh Penguins, 6 for the Montreal Canadiens, 1 power play overall by the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Montreal Canadiens are going to be starting the second period on the PK and the Pittsburgh on the power play for a little bit over 19 seconds. And that's conclude, guys, the first resume of the first period between the Montreal Canadiens and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh lead 2-1 after 20 minutes at the Bell Center. Here we go. We got going to update all the stats for you guys from the NHL. Completely net domination of the Pittsburgh Penguins so far. We want to hear what you have to tell us about the first period. Don't hesitate to leave us comments in the chat. I'm going to add the goal of the Montreal Canadiens. Great start of the season for Kaiden Guhle. A lot of people talk about Lane Hutson, but this is the first game, the one period I see Lane Hutson struggling so far. Suzuki, the captain, got his second point of the season. Welcome back, everybody. We want to go on the intermission. Crosby won tonight from Al. No LDP. They will need to add the first overall pick, the first round pick 2025 LDP. Then after that, you have to go out of the box or outside of the team, right? UFA. The if could be that develop exactly what you're supposed to do. Caufield, Sarkowski, Suzuki, that give you 4. Dimitrov, that give you 5. Are they going to keep Patrick Laine? I don't know. Michael F, third line, Kapanen, Owen Beck. Those 3 players right there. That give you a bit. So you can missing a bottom 6, a couple of greedy players, sandpaper players. On the defensive, I think they should add another right defenseman and put Kaiden Guhle on the left side. And that will give them a better chance at long term, not a short term. But on the transition, this is where they are coming from. Nicolas, welcome in the house. Don't forget, everybody, to click on the likes. Neither of these, those goals is Hutson fault. I would disagree, Steven, about that. The second goal, he lost his battle behind the net. Again, I think it was Malkin. I could be wrong. I think it is Malkin. But does not have a good period with, of course, with David Savard. On the first goal, he cannot do anything. He maybe hit the stick of Hutson, but it's David Savard lost what he lost. He go down on the red line for a cap control, and that will open up a 1-versus-1. And definitely after that, you get a shot. Maybe hit the stick of Lane Hutson, but you have to be fair. When you have a good game, you have to tell. When you have a bad game, Lane Hutson right now does not have a good game overall for the Montreal Canadiens. You can be disagreed with, but that pairing, Savard and Hutson, have a difficult period. On the flip side, Kaiden Guhle again delivery with Mike Madison. A very good first player for Justin Barron tonight. At least he have 2 hits. I can recall it. I like the way he carried on the puck. And then the first line, again, we still have, we need a little bit more sparks by all the 4 line for the Montreal Canadiens. They not have a lot of opportunity. They have another opportunity for Nick Suzuki on the stack 2 with Sarkowski Caufield, but nothing generate by the second line, the third line, or the 4 line. So This is the resume, I believe, on the first period. Behind the net, yeah. Again, guys, again, this is why you have to add A2. It's not only Hudson. I understand that. What I said, Lane Hudson does not have a good period on the defensive zone. He lost the battle to the wall with Josh Anderson on the left side. Go see the replay, guys. He lost the battle on the wall. Turnover. Pittsburgh down the puck behind the net. Hudson recovery. Go back in the corner. Battle with Malcolm. Malcolm lose the puck. Win the battle with Hudson. Recover the puck. Bring the puck in front of the net. And nobody watching Raquel alone in front of the net. Is it David Savard? I just said Lane Hudson does not have a good period. I don't said it's everything for Lane Hudson's fault. Jeez, guys. When you play good, you say you play good. When you play bad, you said he didn't have a good period. That's it. That's all. Nothing wrong. If we create mistake, that's just part of the game. Kapanen have a good game so far with Montreal Canadiens. He play the right way with the Montreal Canadiens. He does a lot of details of the game where nobody pay attention. Just stick at the right place. He cover his men very well. Um, he play on the power play on the bumper. He play on the PK for the Montreal Canadiens. He bring a lot. This is the kind of player you love to have on your team. And that's what I expect for Kapanen. And so far, very good with the Montreal Canadiens. But tonight, like everybody else, they have a difficult game as a group together. I agree with you, Francois. Yeah, Batman is in Montreal right now. Is on interview talking about the Montreal Canadiens. Well, talking about the Amazon Prime and all the kind of stuff. So I don't know exactly what's going on. Charles is going to be like this for a couple of years for sure. Very possible, Pierre. Long strider, except go 4-2. Great point, John. Yeah, Bob, I get burned a lot by Jacky. I just tell the truth. That's it. Whatever the people love that player, that's just true. If you look about Jacky tonight, guys, you're going to tell me say Jacky have a good period. Jacky have at least 4 times on the first pass, he gave the puck back to Ottawa Senator. But nobody would talk about this. If I said that, Jacky and not have a very good period, people say, come on, coach. He did nothing wrong. But it's not, it's the details of the game. That's what Jacky struggled the most, his first pass. But you cannot talk anything about Lane Hudson now. Jacky, but this is the kind of player when you are really good and NHL, right? Like Lane Hudson, at the first period, his mindset is so good. He's coming back a second period. He can deliver you guys an amazing, great period. This is what the great players have those kind of mindset, flash everything, and reset perfectly good after that. They forget completely what happening quickly. And this is who they are. They are wired on friend DNA. This is what Leonard Hudson is going to do. I see him many games. You're going to see a Leonard Hudson struggling, and then boom, he will make a play where, OMG, did you see Leonard Hudson? This is a type of player you're going to see all the time. Sometimes it will be ugly on one side, but then after that, it's going to be good on the other side. And with still 40 minutes, don't be surprised what I just said to you. He said, Coach, he was right. This is a Tyler Price going to bounce back at any time, at any moment. Hey, two, roast chicken, potatoes, carrot gravy. My dinner was chicken with rice with some kind of green stuff. What's my lunch today? Chicken with rice. What's my lunch tonight? A pie thai tonight. Papaya salad tomorrow. Samuel Montembeault looks sharp at the device to goal. I have a feeling Ab will come out flying next period. I think, Charles, this is what I'm looking for. Great point about this, A2. No, no cheese, Yamo. I want to see the game pass Boston and Yamo. Boston and Florida Panthers. And I have to tell all the bar to put the ton on the TV on the hockey because they don't do it. So, but nobody around last night. Very quiet night. Pierre, he said, they have Mr. Monson on ESPN2 during the intermission. I think they Montreal never did a rebuild. Happy with this one. Starting to see results. These young players are glad to hear that, Pierre. No kimchi, no. Yeah, Thai, bad, bad, bad Thai. Dan, yes, Justin have a two good hit. Um, Honestly, Pierre, um, new experience, adventure. I decided to do it before I get, I cannot do it on my age. I never been in that area, and just want to create a YouTube channel and live at the low cost, and that experience. So far, so good. I'm here since August 2022, the 23rd August. I've been my first 2 years at John Bien Beach. Now I move in Pattaya. And the action. Pizza, coach, what is the best time of the year to visit Thailand? Good weather, not too many crowd. Well, when you have a good weather, you have a lot of people, right? We are turning around now. The season, the raining season, is almost over. For me, it's a little bit like Florida. November until February. March is getting hot. Um, and April, you have the big activity of the water weekend or the couple of days. Uh, a lot of people, honestly, from November to April. This is the best time of the year, but honestly, November, December, January, February are the best about the weather, and it's packed. I just realized Saturday night I went on the walking street, walking around, and I said, "Wow, a lot of people here." I can see the change right now. We hit the October, and more people's coming in town. It's going to be worse and worse and worse the next couple of weeks and months. So this is the best time to visit Thailand at that time, pizza. Look at the passing tonight. Most of it is Prudal. About that one. The passing, like I mentioned earlier, it's the problem. I said, like during the game, I said that the puck is not tape to tape; it's behind the players or is on the skate. This is what they struggle the most. Ursa. Sam, you're right about the action Anderson. Now Anderson was played the puck on the wrong side. He's a right winger. So what he does on the left side is again the defenseman. So he got pinched by the defenseman. So he had no choice to returning the puck behind the net. Now behind the net after that, he has some pressure. Pittsburgh Penguins where Lane Hutson and the rest of the Pittsburgh Penguins. We're going to restart the second period for the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal going to start on the PK at the second period. Coach, do you see the ad going beyond the rebuild with Montembeault, Tobias Fuller, and the goal? Or there are a UFA goalie out there who may be carrying Montreal to become a playoff team down the road? I don't see that, honestly, Bob's. I think the reason behind that, I think they will be satisfied with their development of the three players you talk about. And I feel like Montreal Canadiens going to use the strength asset they have to find the player they don't have as a defenseman example or as a forward example. So that would be where I believe Montreal, that position will be a little bit more chicker with Tobesh, Fuller, and Montembeault. Now, if it does not work properly, they would figure out. But I think they have a lot of good goaltender. Charles, the problem is not about Jekka, it's really about Barron. I don't see Mayu come back very quickly. I think Montreal, what they play right now, they are satisfied about that. They want to develop Barron, and Mayu's developing and the Laval Rockets. So I don't see him very quickly. I think it will be a little bit longer if there are no injuries, and then if Montreal continues performing that way. I think Mayu will be and in American Hockey League. Again, said that Montreal doesn't want to have 8 defensemen in Montreal. That's the reason they dropped a 14 to 13 today. Very great comment. The chat apologize, did not answer. The second part, restart in Pittsburgh, hold the puck now, and we become even strong. Montreal again, stop the Pittsburgh Penguins, guys, the second power play of the game. Sur the puck, black shot par Montreal Canadiens. The puck go outside zone by Josh Anderson. Bring it in front of the bench for Montreal, a bit too far. And now the tank the puck back. And now attacking by the Beauvillier on the left side of Montembeault in front of Madison. Bring it puck in front of the net. And Montembeault make a save, no rebound. For you, the last 5 minutes of the first period, Montreal played a little bit better, but still. Dear subscriber, welcome in the Hockey Nation family. Shoot the puck, maybe hit the post, recover and whip by Malkin. Malkin fire puck again, hit the stick, go behind the net. Rackle battle now with Lane Hutson, bring puck back to Kirby Dak, with the puck behind the net to Kaiden Guhle. Now we change the defenseman for the Montreal Canadiens, Hudson with Kaiden Guhle. Hudson hold the puck, bring puck back in front of the bench of the Montreal, out of the Pittsburgh, recovery by Kirby Dak, attacking now. Dak hold the puck behind the net, pressure now with Carlson. And then the Pittsburgh recovery puck, nobody there to recover. Go back on defensive side of the Pittsburgh Penguins, give back to Bunting, Michael Bunting to Rackle, pass the puck to Malkin, miss the one-timer. Montreal get out of the zone, the puck go back to Kapanen, lose the puck, recovered by Pittsburgh Penguins, attacking on the left side by Rackle, give the puck back to Last Ellers, coming out, shoot puck in front of the net, the puck goes inside, great save by the defenseman, Kaiden Guhle. If not, the Pittsburgh Penguins could get the third goal of the game. Now Raquel return the puck behind the net. They'll go back to last Eller. The puck bouncing outside the zone. Animan raise the puck right now. And the Pittsburgh intercept back by Kapanen. Kapanen gave the puck back to Animan. We have a penalty of the game for the Pittsburgh Penguins. That will bring Montreal Canadiens the first unit power play. Exactly that way, Bob's. Salut. Cole Caufield on the ice. Nick Suzuki faced Eller, win the face-off. Again, Suzuki struggling on the power play, on the face-off. Yep. Now go back to Mike Madison. Try to put back to Suzuki. Kevin puck now. Cross the double lines, coming in the red line. Give puck back to Caufield. Caufield into the zone. On the offensive side, bring puck to Suzuki. Pressure behind the net. And then the puck stuck on the wall. Suzuki, Caufield, and Sakaski. The puck stuck right there. Pittsburgh try to get the puck outside, but recovered by Caufield. Caufield is back. Again now to Kirby Dock. Go back at bubble with the puck. Go back to Suzuki. Pressure Pittsburgh Penguins. Suzuki on the back end. Control the puck now. Return the puck to Sakaski behind the net with Patterson. Sakaski win the battle. Eller recovery. Go back to Caufield. Caufield to Madison. Madison to Doc. Tuszynski's coming out. Fire puck again. Miss. We have a goal there. What a great play by Nick Suzuki. I think Sakaski scored the first goal of the season on that one. And Montreal Canadiens tied the game 2-2. Power play goal again. The 4th goal of the season. The Montreal Canadiens. You have to trust Martin Saint-Louis. What a pass by Nick Suzuki. Sakaski have only to put the puck in the net. Here we go. Nick Suzuki score. What a pass by the captain. Nick Suzuki got his 2nd point of the game. Montreal Canadiens score on the power play. 1 shot, 1 goal. Well done. Well said, John. Sakaski got his 4th point of the season. What a power, what a great pass by Suzuki, by the way. Madison got his 2nd point of the game, like Mike Madison. Penalty for the Montreal. Go back now on the game. I put the goal out. Offside for the Malkin at the blue line. Great point, Guhle. For you, absolutely right about that. Mike Madison looking good. One thing good for PLW, he sees Suzuki play his best game of the year because PLW is in the stand. Montreal attacking on the side, 5 points for the net, and you can up tip the puck. Kubiak battle on the other side. Now, Doc, what a great play by Doc. The puck bouncing now. Amir with Rakan. Intercept on your hook, looking now in front of the net. The puck go around. Amir bring the Kubiak battle now in front of Jerry. The puck go behind the net. New hook battle go back to Doc. Doc to Amir, lead the puck at the blind by Byron. Lose the puck. The puck go back on defensive side. Set up by Justin Byron. Give back to Mike Madison. Now Madison with the puck now, looking left and right. Back again to Byron. Byron cross the red line, down the puck behind the net. But intercept by Pittsburgh Penguins. Battle now with Kapanen. Kapanen with the overrack. And then another hit for Eneman. Go down by Pittsburgh Penguins. A long stretch pass in front of the bench on Pittsburgh. But we're going to have nobody there. That would create an icing for the Pittsburgh Penguins with already 15 minutes to go remaining on this period. Alec, welcome back from Slovakia. Jordan, yes, one more year. Face off now on the right side, Algeri. Puck winning by Pittsburgh Penguins, battle now. By Devorak, bring puck at the blind, set up now by Hutson. By Kapanen, battle for the puck in front of the net by Devorak, and missed the net barely. Go back behind the net, battle now by Kapanen. With Pedersen, I believe the puck stuck around shot and Devorak. Now Graves lose the puck. Pressure by the full line for the Montreal Canadiens. Finally, Eller recovery. Now skate with puck, bring puck to his teammate or Puljujevi. Battle behind the net with Jekai. Jekai now try to get the puck, but unfortunately, Pittsburgh recovery. Now, suddenly, Letang with the puck now. Battle on the left side, turn around. Letang bring puck, intercept by Montreal Canadiens. Holding the puck now by Devorak. Give puck back to Jekai. Shoot the puck by Jerry. A key the puck in the glove. That would create a whistle on the right side of Tristan Jerry. Montreal back now with 10 shots on the net. Unfortunately, the face-off is not very good this year. Thank you for the likes. Hudson recovery, bring back to Anderson. Anderson now to Jake Evan. Evan bring back to Anderson. Anderson hold the puck with the puck behind the net to Gallagher. A little bit too far, but intercept Gallagher. Back again to Evans. Evans return the puck all the way back at the blind side by Lane Hudson. Hudson don't hold out. Return the puck at the blind to Anderson. Front net to Gallagher. Fire puck and Sherry make a save. Recovery by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Lob the puck outside the zone. Back checking by Evans. Gave it back to Madison. Long stretch pass now to Hudson, give puck back to Gallagher. Gallagher looking up in front, and then for the Anderson alone, and even rebound and moves another goal. And 5 pocket by Madison, block shot by Pittsburgh Penguins. The puck go outside the zone. Great opportunity, guys, by Gallagher, Anderson, Jake Evan, and Mike Madison missed the net on that one. Kaiden Guhle with the puck now. Control the puck left and right. Beat F1, beat F2. Back to Sakeski behind him. Offensive recovery by Bouvillier. Give puck back to Crosby. Again, the puck bouncing to I don't know, it was Barron. Anyway, recovery by Kaiden Guhle. It was Cole Caufield. Barron battle for the puck with Rask. Bring point from the net to Bouvillier. Intercept by Montreal. Get a zone by Sakeski. Skate with the puck now. Looking left and right. Now, Sakeski should pass the puck on the right side. And Suzuki's coming down. Go back to Caufield. Caufield behind the net with Kretschik. Followed by Letang. Sakeski battle now. Then Pittsburgh win the battle. Bring the puck around the board. Intercept by Suzuki, return the puck behind the net. Sakeski hold the puck, looking for Caufield. In front of the net, Caufield intercept by the battle in the left corner. Pressure by Montreal Canadiens. Don't expect surprise. It's Pittsburgh Canadiens. In front of the net, Sakeski cannot by the puck bouncing outside the zone. Going to recovery by Byron. Give a puck back to Caufield. Caufield attacking. Back again to Siski. Return the puck to Barron. Barron looking now. Back again to the D. Snap by Madison. Back to Sakaski. Return funny net to Caufield. Lose the puck. Recovered by the tank. Now the tank, that defenseman guy for the Pittsburgh, a long time there, but they're going to find a way to dump in the puck behind the net by Michael Bonding, ex Carolina Hurricane, and Toronto Maple Leaf. Now Montreal reset. Pass again to Armia. Armia try to get a turnover by Pittsburgh Penguins. Keep the puck in the zone. Another bad play. Armia have a difficult game so far. Go back now to Malkin. Malkin funny net. Tip on the Montreal Canadiens. The puck bouncing on the right side. Recovery now by Raquel. Maybe Carlson. Carlson gave back to Bunting. Bunting in front of Kubidak. Give the puck back to that time, Carlson. Intercept by Kubidak. Doc again to Carlson. Hold the puck a little bit more. Doc and ran out. Lose the puck behind the net. Recovered by Pedersen. Hit by Doc. And finally give back again to Raquel. Raquel back to Bunting. Bunting battle now in front of Kubidak. Then shoot the puck, miss the net by Raquel. Back to Malkin. Malkin in front of net to Raquel. Fire puck and miss the net again. Montreal struggling now. Go behind the net. The second line have a really bad game so far. Anyway, recovery by Pittsburgh. Shoot the puck in front of the net. Great recovery by, in front of the net by Montreal. Get out of the zone. Armia control pucks. Come in offensive side. Hold the puck. Lose the puck again by New Hook. By Hutson. Recovery away by Lars Eller. And it's going to be a long stretch pass by the Pittsburgh Penguins front. Attacking up by O'Connor. O'Connor left side of the Kaiden Guhle. Look like David Savard is out. Any update about David Savard, that'd be good. I didn't see Savard the last couple of minutes now behind the net. Lane Hutson with Pulisic. Recovered by Montreal again. Get out zone to Animan. Carrying the puck in the zone at the red line. Down the puck. They were going to chase in the puck behind the net. Recover the puck behind. Get back to Animan. And then back to the Varak. The Varak running. Play for the captain. Shoot the puck. Recovered by Animan. Saved by Jeremy. Recovering up by captain again. Great save. Shift by the four-line for the Montreal again. Go back on the line. Stop by Savard. Savard is back. Apologize. Go back on the other side. Go outside zone by Lars. Attacking out by Pulisic down the puck behind O'Connor. O'Connor with a Jacky, bring it back to the board. Animal lose the puck. The puck go back in the neutral zone. Set up by Krejcik. Now pass the puck in front of the bench of Pittsburgh. Go back behind the net. It's chased by Jacky. Jacky hold the puck in front of the Pittsburgh Penguins. A long stretch pass for Montreal. And then new plus coming from Martin St. Louis. We're going to cross the after the game 2-2 between Pittsburgh and Montreal. Krejcik's coming now. Montreal come back with a deficit of 2 goals to tie the game 2-2 with a goal of the Sakaski to tie the game. Now Montreal, long stretch pass now. Go back neutral zone. Go back on the defensive side. The recovery by Pittsburgh. Go back D2D. Now both teams exchange the puck now in front of the bench of Pittsburgh. Possibly outside the double line, I believe. That will be the call and the linesman that will create definitely a TV timeout. And then we'll give you a little bit more update about the score and the stats. Steven, Sebastian, welcome back. That gave guys Sakaski, Kaiden Guhle, Cole Caufield, Lane Hutson, 4 players with 1 point per game. Long time we don't see that. And 26. Jordan, you're right. Yeah, A2. Thanks so much, Marco. There you go. We are back now. And Carlson gave the puck back to the left side in front of the bench for Montreal Canadiens. They intercept barely, go behind the net. Montembeault play the puck in front of Beauvillier. The puck bouncing back on left side, get out of the zone by Suzuki. Get back to Caufield. Caufield attacking now. On the neutral zone. On the offensive side, get back to Barron. In front of the net, the second ski tip, miss the net. Recovery behind the net by Crosby. Crosby win the puck on the board. Fire puck by Mike Benson. Rebound, Jerry, make a save with a glove over Sakaski. And a great shot by Mike Madison. The first line looking good tonight, and maybe one of the best game of the season for the first line of Montreal Canadiens. Great point, Pizza. We'll see where it face off. Montreal win the face off back to goalie. Goalie behind the net. Battle now on the left side of Jerry. Devorak recovery by Pittsburgh. Win the puck on the board. Get out of the zone. O'Connor's coming for Goalie. Another great save by Kaiden Guhle, guys. Unbelievable, Kaiden Guhle, guys. It is crazy, Kaiden Guhle. The guy played only one free season game. Lane Hutson battle now with Goalie and Eller and O'Connor. Joined by Devorak. But on the side, Goalie now with Devorak. The puck stuck on the wall. Great play behind it. Look, Kapanen funny that. This is what Kapanen is, guys. Another great stick by Animan on that moment. To go back on the defensive side, we have a battle all the way back on the left side. And now the Montreal Canadiens jump already on the players right away. Will be interesting. Will be the call on that one. Let's see the replay on that one. We have a TV timeout. All right, was Puljujavi on the back of NMN. And Coley did not hesitate to jump in on Puljujavi. Anyway, we have TV timeout. Let's start the update. Yeah, Adam, the first up, very good for the Montreal. We have a TV timeout, guys. Suzuki is at 40%. They were ranked at 75%, 25% for Jake Evans, and 40% for Kubiak. They want to give you a little bit the fair shot for the Montreal Canadiens so far. Devorak is the leader on that one with 75%. Montreal have 8 shots at the second period, and the Pittsburgh Penguins have only 1 shot there. Kaiden Guhle for roughing and Bill Giuseppe for boarding. No, 4 versus 4. Leonardson time. You're welcome, madam. We have Barron, Jake Evans, Alex Newhook. Winning for the face up by Malkin. Go back on the other side. Back again to Carlson. Carlson attacking now. Lose the puck. Winning puck at the blind. Set by Raquel. Raquel looking now. Back to Malkin. Malkin at the top. looking out, turn around, give back to Carlson, back to Malkin. Malkin looking out for shoot the puck, black shot by Madison with a stick, recover anyway by Raquel, bring it back to um, Pedersen, Pedersen to Carlson, then go back to Raquel, back to Pedersen, fire the puck and miss the net completely, recovered by Justin Barron. Hold the puck now to Jake Evans. Now it's not a very good smart by play by Barron. Now Balov again by Carlson, and then going recovery by Pedersen. Now coming back for Carlson, attacking out on the offensive side, looking at hold the puck a little bit more, looking for Ross, the point for the Montembeault, rebound on the left side, hit the post again. Go back to Barron, get the puck back to Jake Evans, attacking now. The Montreal attacking a 2 versus 1 on the other side. And finally, a great play by Raquel, intercept the puck with Jake Evans. If not, Montreal Canadiens was going to be on breakaway by New Hook. Anyway, we set now players, both teams changing players with 58 seconds to go remaining on this 4 versus 4. Carlson give back now to Kretschik. Now Carlson go in direction of the bench. Kretschik turn around, waiting for his teammate Le Tank. Go back now by Crosby. Now turn by Montreal again. Caufield bubble for bubble with the puck on the other side. Recovery by Caufield in front of the tank. Bring puck in the left corner. Caufield recovery back to the captain. Back again to Lane Hutson. Hutson in action. Hudson's coming down. Hudson coming in back, but lose the puck last second in front of Kretschik. Ballon on the left side. The puck bouncing to Crosby. Back again by Hudson. Intercept the puck. Give back to the captain. Give back to Hudson on the left side. Hudson back at the line. Set up now by I don't know if it was Barron or Savard, but the puck go back on the defensive side. Nobody there. So recovery by Crosby. Crosby shoot the puck and miss the net. The puck bouncing back all the way back on the defensive side. Recovery by Le Tank. Go back again to Graves behind the net. A little bit action. We are back again 5 versus 5. Everybody bring new player for Martin St. Louis, Mike Sullivan. 2-2 with 6:30 to go remaining on the second period. Sakoski and score for the Montreal Canadiens. Go behind the net by Lane Hutson. Use the board now. Turn around. Get back at the wall. Get out of the zone by Gallagher. Belly back to Sakoski. Attacking the neutral zone. Hold the puck on the left side on the back door. A little bit too far for Gallagher. Recovery behind the net. Recovery by Montreal. The puck bouncing. By the intercept by Pittsburgh. Get out of the zone. And now crowding on the puck on the neutral zone. Set up by in front of Mike Madison. And then we recover by Madison, by the way. Skating with the puck now. Kevin by neutral zone. Back in front there to Sakoski. Sakoski play on the second line until they change now. Kubilak is on the ice now attacking by Pittsburgh Penguins. Shoot the puck and Montembeault make a save with the blocker on the left side. Recovery behind the net by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Bring puck at the blind now. Pressure by the Pittsburgh. The puck bouncing back and then get out of the zone by Montreal again. Possibly 2 versus 1. Here we go. We have the left side. Kapanen shoot the puck by him and we have a goal. And the Montreal Canadiens goal. What a goal by Eman, and Eman score his second goal of the season. The number 51, a wrist shot. What a goal by the number 51, Eman and Eman. What a release. And then intercept the puck at the Blanche coming along at 2 versus 1 with Kapanen. They decide to beat Jerry over the glove. And the Montreal Canadiens bounce back with 3 goals straight and take the lead by 1 goal at the end of the second period. Eman Eman scored the 3rd goal of the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Unassisted. Fun to watch the Montreal Canadiens. Well, now Pittsburgh when they face out down the park on the other side of the Montembeault, they were at recovery. Now we have Anderson on the ice with Kapanen. Go back to the blind, set up by Carlson. Go back now. Fire puck in front of that. Black shot Montembeault. Rebound a little bit. That's all. That will create a TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. Wait, RJ. RJ, where are you? We miss RJ. RJ gave me all the update and the stat in the chat so I can see what's going on. Great point, Tony. Great point, Bob. Gallagher and Coffee was 10 shot. Kirby that was a 9 shot. Gal. Good point, A2. Good point, 7. Great point, Nicholas. Go behind the net for the Montreal Canadiens. Jake Evans now battle with Rasta. Olivier recovery, bring back the blind. Shoot point in front of the net. Miss the net. Bailey, Montembeault touch it. Anyway, that time won the ball in front of the Gallagher. Back again to Rasta. Rasta the blind. By Anderson intercept. Gave back to Evans behind. Recovery by Lane Hutson. Hutson can puck on neutral zone. Down the puck behind the net of the Jerry. Go back on the side. Gallagher cannot recover. By Anderson find a way to bring back behind the opposite corner. Pinch by Hudson. The puck stuck right away back. Hudson battle for the puck and left side recovery by Pittsburgh. Long stretch pass now. They'll go back behind the net. We have icing for the Pittsburgh Penguins. We're going to be set on defensive side. Yeah, there are 4 players that have 1 point per game at Guhle, Caufield, Sakaski, and Hudson. A2. Thanks for everybody. Don't forget, please, to click on the like. After the people, click it if you don't mind. That'd be great to help in the channel. If you are new here, if you can subscribe, if you can click on the like, that'd be awesome. Happy Thanksgiving for the people in Canada. Get out of the zone by Nick Zuski. Hold the puck now on neutral zone at the red lines. Come in offensive. Thank you so much for the like. Go back to Caufield. Fire puck, black shot. Recovery now by Sherry. But Zuski won the ball. Now, Zuski bring puck behind the net. Pressure by Malkin. Find a way to get the puck. Go back now on the passing the puck to Carlson. Carlson offensive side. Control the puck now on the left side. All the way at the goal line. So the puck, Montembeault make a recovery by Malkin. The puck bouncing in front of the net. Madison recovery. Madison looking out, skate the puck, coming in at the red lines, coming in neutral zone. Barron back to Madison, attacking them. Both defensemen, guys. The both defensemen of Montreal Canadiens are and and front de Jarry. Go back to the Pittsburgh Penguins, attacking on the left side. Fire puck by Jarry. El goal. Second goal on last error. Really bad play by Montembeault on that one. Oof. Wow. Montreal paid the price with Madison and Barron all the way on the defensive side. Sakiski, 1 versus 1 again, last Eller, got beat easily. And then Montembeault score on that one. Again, him. Wet shot. Another great shot by last Eller. Second goal again, Montreal Canadiens. The 16th overall pick by the St. Louis Blues. Another great smart play by Byron and Madison to join the play. The problem run is that 2 defensemen was forward. That was a problem on that one. His first 2 goals of the season. Hey, Serge, welcome back from New Brunswick. Go back now on defensive side. Anderson give back to Gallagher. Go back to the blind, set up by Coley. Shoot puck, black shot in front of the net. Puck bouncing behind Jake Evans, stuck between his legs. The puck go back and finally Jarry intercept. 20. I said that many times so far. They serve now on the right side of Jarry. Winning again by Pittsburgh Penguins. Renneberg around the board. Pinch for the Montreal. The puck go back on defensive side of Montreal. Set up by Montembeault. Hold the puck to the board. Looking now. Pass the puck to the backhands. Now battle with Kaiden Guhle. The puck go outside zone by Anderson. Give back to Gallagher. Down the puck behind the net. Anderson chasing the puck in front of Carlson. Win the battle. Carlson back to Gallagher. Gallagher lose the puck. Recovered by Pittsburgh. But Lenarson keep the puck. Go back to Gallagher. Get fire puck. Jarry make a save. Great pass by Hutson to Gallagher. Go behind the net. Set up by Jake Evans. Looking left and right. Evan, go back again. Bring the puck around the board. Back to Hutson. Hutson fake it. Hudson's carry with the puck now. Carrying the puck again. Hudson's coming left and right. Turn around again. So the point for the black shot by Montreal. Go back to Anderson. Back to Evans. Intercept by Carlson. What a play by Lane Hutson. The snake. Go back to Carlson. Back to Crosby. Now looking now, run the puck on the board, hold it back at the other side, back to Michael Bunting, back again to the blue line, attacked by Pittsburgh, shoot the puck and miss the net, the puck bouncing back to Frenchy, Frenchy back again to Malkin, Malkin back to Letang, 5 point funny to Malkin, Malkin lose the puck, recovered by Montreal again, get out of zone by Enement, Kapanen, Kapanen down the puck on the other side, Kapanen chasing the puck, recovered by the Pittsburgh, go back D reverse, the puck go back on the corner, back by Malkin in front of Devorak, back again, intercept by Barron, Barron shoot the puck, missed the net completely, recovered by Enement. Enement back to the Devorak behind the net, all the way to Barron. Barron recovered back to the Devorak, cycling the puck Montreal. Devorak at the blue line. Go back on the back door, a little bit too far for Madison. Madison back again to Enement. Enement battle for the puck, return the puck to Barron. Barron now, fake it. Go back on the side, intercept by Pittsburgh Penguins, get out of the zone, and by Malkin. Malkin in front of the bench. Now recovery, battle with Mike Madison. Malkin lose the puck. We find a way to get back on the back door, set up now by the tank. Go back to Malkin at the blind. Keep the puck in the zone. 30 seconds to go remaining. Back to Grace. Grace coming down to the wall at the goal line. Great control the puck in front of Element. Keep it controlling on the left side. Turn around. Battle now on the side Montembeault. Back to Raquel. Raquel with Devorak. Keep the puck on the wall. Return the puck cycling to opposite corner. Pinch by Element. The puck stuck at the line by Letang. Go back on the right side. Taking by on the left side. Go back to Taylor. Lose the puck. Recovered by Element. 8 seconds to go remaining. Back to Barron. It'll be the end of this player, guys. We have a tie game. That's it. That's all. Now we have some pushing at the end. Sakoski on the left side with O'Connor. And it will be the end of the second period with some pushing. But we have a couple of goals. First of all, Juraj Sakoski tied the game, his first goal of the year on the power play at 2:51, assisted by Nick Suzuki and Mike Madison, the second point of the game. And then Element gave the lead 3-2 for the Montreal Canadiens, unassisted goal at 14:26, but Lost Eller did the same thing. Tied the game this time, unassisted goal at 16:23, less a 2 minutes later to tie the game 3-3 after 40 minutes. 7 shot for Pittsburgh with a total of 18 shot on the net. And then 13 by Montreal Canadiens for a total of 19 shot. Montreal is 1-1 on the power play tonight. 0-1 for the Pittsburgh Penguins after 40 minutes at the Bell Center tonight. And the Pittsburgh Penguins 3 and the Montreal Canadiens 3. That's all. Give you an update on the stat of the game. 17 giveaway par les Pittsburgh Penguins. Cole Caufield is such a cool nickname and thinking about it. So far, a tie game, Pittsburgh 2, an early lead, but they came back very snake. Randy, Nicolas, welcome back. Jake the Snake Roberts. Nicolas is does not like the Montreal Canadiens. I don't know why, but you're so right about this gal last Eller. Thanks so much, Victor. Gilbert Delorme said la couleuvre today about Cole Caulfield. Harry, welcome back. Dan. Dan, I think a 2 goal. I think Montembeault should make the save. I don't have a good career overall, Tony. I think remind me a little bit Jordan Stahl went out the same role with the Canada Hurricane, Tony. Kenneth isn't the house. Thanks for all the likes. We try to reach 100 likes. If you don't mind, that'd be great. Hopefully, Charles, you're right. Absolutely right, Jordan. Part of the game, Adam, right? Thanks so much, the likes. Jim Scott. Not yet, Jim Scott. The Rangers lead 3-1, guys, tonight against the Red Wings. The Kings lost 8-7 today. Jacques Plante, François, intéressant. One Colorado Islanders. Kevin, I completely agree with you. I don't know why you don't like Kapanen. Kapanen played solid game with Devorak and Eneman. Thanks so much, Victor. Mitch Bella is in the house. Watch the game on that one. Well, A2, it cannot be always perfect, guys. We want everything Montreal, but at some point, yeah, it cannot be perfect. They're struggling on the face-off, but great power play, a great PK. I would take face-off at 30% all year long if we can get a PK at 80 a plus, and we can get a power play around 20%, guys. This is a great hockey from Montreal Canadiens. Great point, Steven. Well, at the end of the day, they are on the transition. That's the only thing what they got right now. Montembeault have a good start tonight, struggling a bit, but that's a part of the game. Primo did not deliver the first game of the season. He's going to have an opportunity at this week now because Montembeault could be out the next game um, or the next two games. But this is just a transition at them around that. I think Montreal, the dual Montreal is about 20 to 24 ranking in NHL. But at the end of the day, is the consistency for them. And tonight, Montembeault, if you make the big save, Montreal should win the game. No, Jordan. If Trouble return in the lineup, it could have three players: Miskal Chair, Jekai, and Baron and Strubble. And Strubble can play on the left side, on the right side at some point. But they have only seven defensemen, so they cannot send Baron. Baron, if you put him on the Laval, is going to be claimed in NHL. Guys, when you said Montembeault is on his knee too much, that's a new trend in NHL. Goaltender go down very quickly because the size of goaltender is big. William Davidson, unfortunately, you cannot see the game on the YouTube channel, William. No one can show the game. Marco, yeah, I think the first line really stood out for me tonight. The rest, it's so-so. You have some flash from Devorek line with Eneman, Kevin. You have some flash for Jakin, for the Gallagher, Anderson, Evans, but not good enough for me. And the second line, like I said, for the last couple of days, yeah, no chemistry between Doc and Newhook, and then Armia struggling tonight. So when you disappeared Armia with those two players, that's what you get tonight. Norris is a great player for the Ottawa Senator. I watched most of those games. Honestly, that remind a little bit that they don't have chemistry yet. But where is Leon Tresalo, right? They don't get a lot. Skinner have a difficult, rough season so far. That's similar what happening last year. They have everything to be. I put them the winner of the Stanley Cup. Is to find out to go back normal and then go back like the big player to stand up. You know, right now Perry have to go, but where is Advison? Where is Connor Brown? Where is Jeff Skinner scored a goal last game? But Leo Trosado was the defensive side of the game. This is the biggest problem, right? They don't find a right defenseman stabilize the top four, and that's not help the situation over there. Victor, yes, waiting for him. But again, I think he needs to play all year long with the Laval Rocket. One more year. I think Tobes could be the player next season with the Montreal Canadiens. Great Mitch. Gal. No, Kasperi Kapanen, the last time I saw him, it was the St. Louis Blues. But I could be wrong that he's slang. Thanks so much, Victor, for the likes. MTG back in the house. Thanks so much, MTG. Hopefully you're doing well. He still battled his injury, upper body injury. It was only for 1 week or 7 days. So it'll be interesting. He's going to be ready right now. The Montreal Canadiens could make a chance with that game tonight. But will be interesting. He's going to be ready for next game or the following game. For two, I always said for me, two things you want for the four line. Never give a goal against. And then apply your checking on the game. Put the other team higher. If you do this, the two things for the four line, this is what they're supposed to do. A goal is an extra. We want to have a couple extra goals on the season, right? We like to have approximately have 20 goals for the year, or maybe 25 or 30 for that year. It's rare you have a Daniel Sprong play on the four line, score 19 goals, right? But an average 7 goals per players on the four line, by maybe four players, I'll give them 28 goals. That'd be awesome. Kaepernick does his job. I disagree with you, MTG. Solid even after 3 goals, that was not his fault. I disagree. 2 goals get beat by the glove over the glove. Yeah, if to be in the mix, to be in the playoff, you need the big save. Montembeault did not did it tonight. You have about 5 posts around him. So at the end of the day, with the difficulties, and Montreal Canadiens did not show up at the first period, they survive. But imagine if Montembeault make the big save. Montreal lead the game right now. This is what we're looking for. The big save. We'll see if he's going to bounce back. But I will say to you, his game is okay, but not great, like he did over. Yes, Marco. He bounce back, Marco. I think that's what we're looking for. You're welcome, madam. No, Pierre, the deal for Amazon Prime in Canada is they show the Monday night game. So every Monday night, it's a little bit like the Monday night football is going to be Monday night hockey, Amazon Prime, and they show all the team of Canadian teams. So Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver, Calgary, Winnipeg, Ottawa, Montreal, and every Monday they do that. And Sportnet sold those games on that night to the Amazon Prime. What I understand. Victor, may you have a good game Friday night, difficult game Saturday. Yes, unfortunately, Steven, Madison, and Barron are responsible of the third goal. Why? Because both of them play a 2 versus 2, and it's not right to do that. Someone has to retrieve, and that time Madison have the puck, so Barron should decide to not go join Mike Madison. The only way this play works is to be sure the puck stay in the zone. No not a quick return on the defensive side. And then you got a last error again. Sakoski got beat easily, and Montembeault was not really on that shot. We have to give credit for the 2 shot of Alice, the last error at the end of the day. The third period is going to restart. Guys, going to bring all of you on the third period. Can the Montreal Canadiens find a way to win this game tonight? The player back on the ice. Gallagher looking good. Mitch, I will say to you, Gallagher have a okay game. Not much, not bad. I will say to you. Not really, Marco. He got beat on the left side. Sakishi turned around. I don't think so. I think for me, it's Montembeault. He did not cover very well the inside post. Honestly, have a good shot for the LR, but still. Hey, too. Devorek lead the Montreal Canadiens on the face-off tonight, Mitch. I think you have a Devorek on the 4 line that's excellent right now for the Montreal Canadiens. Who would you like to get on the 4 line, Mitch? I don't think so, Jordan. I disagree with that. Great point, MTG. Gal, I'll be disagree. Baron have a really bad game against the Boston Bruins. His game against Ottawa Senator was not bad at all, but he did not play at the level we expect. Bon troisième, mes amis. Good point, A2. Great point, Steven, about Tobash. Now back on defensive side, Montreal Canadiens. Pittsburgh attacking now. Go back D to D. Now fire puck in front of net over Montembeault. He lose the puck at the track of the puck. Crosby recovery, block shot in front of net by Cole Caufield. Caufield carrying the puck, go back to Suzuki. Now back to Sakoski attacking now the left side. Sakoski down the puck behind the net to Caufield. Intercept by Letank. Suzuki get the puck, keep the puck in the zone. Caufield win the ball. Back again to the line, back to Hutson. Hutson back to Goalie. Now, Kaiden Guhle should have puck on the left side. Back again to Caufield. Should have puck. Save again. Great play by Suzuki. Great pass by Guhle from the board. Now, the Pittsburgh Penguins hold the puck in front of the bench at the red line. They will go back to Lane Hutson. Hutson looking now. Now, hold the puck a little bit longer. Decide to carry the puck in the neutral zone. Down the puck behind the net. New plus coming from from Martin Saint-Louis. Le tank Armia. But the puck bouncing back on the defensive side. Go back around by Guhle. Back again to Lane Hutson. Lane Hutson waiting now as does decide to skate, use the board back again to New Hook. New Hook and attacking now. Back again to give the puck back, and then the puck go back on the defensive side. A very bad play by the Montreal Canadiens. Let New Hook. Now Cody heave the puck. You back to New Hook. Use the board back again to Kubidak. Now the puck bounces Armia. Going back to Malkin on the defensive side. Malkin give the puck back on the right corner. Pas d'or pour le Montreal. Armia bring pas in front of net, but no chance that Carlson intercept. Great play by Carlson. Go back at the blind. Set up now by Savard. Back to Kubidak. Back to Savard. Set up now. Looking now. Back to Jekai. Jekai figure out. Shoot the puck. Block shot in front of the net. Recovered by Malkin. Malkin bring puck behind the net to Patterson. Patterson bring puck at the blind. Intercept by Savard. Return the puck to Kirby Got to back to New York. New York lose the puck. Recovered by Raquel. Raquel lobbed the puck outside the zone. All the way back to Albert Jacky. Jacky looking out. Long stretch pass now to New Hook. New Hook bring the puck behind the net. Opposite corner. Chased by Gallagher. Gallagher try to get a puck with Anderson. Battle now. Pittsburgh go back at the line. Get out of the zone. Carrying the puck by Pudjujavi. Give puck to Heller. Heller back to O'Connor. On the side, big hit with Jacky again. Heller bring puck on the right corner. On the Montembeault by Pudjujavi. Bring puck behind the net. Recovered by Jake Evan. Now even back to Savard. Savard return puck to Jacky behind the net. Pressure by Pittsburgh. Jacky looking out. Long stretch pass now. Back to Anderson. Anderson carrying the puck neutral zone. Battle now. Recovered by Pittsburgh Penguins. Attacking on the offensive side. 2 versus 2. Show the puck. Heller over Montembeault. Recovered by O'Connor. O'Connor carrying the puck on the neutral at the top blue line. By intercept by Gallagher. Great play by Gallagher. Délai penalty by Pittsburgh Penguins for interference. I did not start the clock. The problem, MTG, if you send down Laval, Primo could be claimed. Now Montreal Canadiens going to have only 2 goaltender. You don't want to go there. Enjoy A2. Jordan. Malkin's going to score. Now Caufield hold the puck. Power play. Fire the puck over Jerry. The puck bouncing back behind the net and go back left side. Power play number 2 for Montreal Canadiens. The pucks go over Mike Madison and go to all the way to Montembeault. Last Eller, 2 minutes for interference. Go back to Mike Madison. Now, carrying the puck all the way at the blind, looking out for his key behind, carrying the puck on the offensive side. Mike Madison carrying all the puck and then on the offensive side. Follow for back to the wall. Go back to Sakoski. Fire puck. Black shot by Jarry. Pittsburgh intercept. And I see the puck to Montembeault. Malkin score for Pittsburgh or for the Montreal Canadiens. I don't know. A bottom 6 player will go to score for Montreal tonight. Go back behind the net. Intercept by Caufield. Caufield to the wall. Battle now on the right side. Play puck again. Intercept by Krejcik. But they'll go back to Kirby Doc. Doc hold the puck to the wall. He back again. Turn around. Decide to walk at the blind. Back to Madison. Back to the Doc. Doc's coming down. Looking now. Doc at the bumper. The puck intercept Pittsburgh. Another bad play by Kirby Doc. Intercept by Ross. Ross, a very quiet night for Ross. Hold the puck all the way. Is going to send back on defensive side. Montreal can now do nothing. Jarry intercept the puck, go back to the tank, and then the puck outside the zone, all the way on defensive side. Unit number 2 for Montreal again for the last 35 seconds. Lane Hutson carrying the puck now, looking left and right. Go back to Army, I believe. Go back now to the side to New York. New York is attacking now. Get back to the wall. Intercept by Gallagher. Back to New York. New York carrying the puck now. Lose the puck outside the zone. Going to recover by Lane Hutson. 15 seconds to go remaining. Hutson now carrying the puck on the offensive side. All the way back. It's coming out all the way on the right side. Jerry back again to opposite side. Fire the puck again. Jerry make a save. Rebound to the side. Go back outside zone by the Pittsburgh Penguins. New York, we have Evans Frank and New York carrying the puck now on the left side. Coming in front of the net. Shoot the puck. Save. Jerry got the sick by New York and the phrase. Now we create a whistle. Some update right there. Montreal Canadiens did not take advantage of that power play. Only 1 minor penalty for Montreal Canadiens so far. And 26. Thanks so much, Jordan. You're welcome, Ra. Thanks again. Don't forget, guys, click on the like. We try to reach 100 likes tonight for the full game of the season. We're missing a couple of likes, so if you don't mind, I would think we have about 120 people. So if you don't mind to click on the like, that's your ticket admission at the show. Is to get your ticket, set likes, boom, click on the likes, and we get better. Go back on the right side, recovery per check. Pittsburgh on the breakout. Kevin Puck by Crosby, I believe, or Ross, I apologize. Go back behind the net to Crosby, leave the puck to Carlson. Carlson decides to return the puck all the way at Blanc. Chasing by Sarkowski, go behind the net. Set up by Pittsburgh Penguins. By Cole intercept. Now Cole back on the ice with Lane Hutson. Go behind the net by Crosby. Crosby looking out, but you're in front of the net. The puck bouncing, intercept by Montreal. Get out of the zone by Josh Anderson. Anderson bring puck behind the net. Intercept by Pittsburgh, but the Dvorak rejoined Emil Eneman. Anderson bring puck at the blind side by Hudson. Hudson's fake it on the right side. It's coming on the right, on the left side. Control the puck now. Bring puck in front of the net. Rebound by Jarry. Good play by Anderson. Again, Hudson creates some opportunity. The puck goes bouncing all the way on the defensive side by Mike Madison. New players coming for Mike Sullivan and Martin St. Louis. A little bit over 40 minutes to go remaining on this third period. End of the game at 3-3. Now Malkin chasing the puck, recovered by Madison. Away pass again to the board. Down the puck out of the play and from the bench of the Pittsburgh Penguins going to reset right there on neutral zone at face off. Puck dumping the puck now in neutral zone and the face off winning by Pittsburgh, recovering the puck, dumping behind the net on Montembeault. Thanks for all the like. We got 100 likes. We have a nice scene for the Pittsburgh Penguins and the celebration of the 100 likes. Thank you. 100 likes at the full game of the season for the Montreal Canadiens. We love the likes and we have some hype for everybody. You deserve a great credit for that one. We appreciate that for everybody. Thanks for being part of the show. Every game we do a play-by-play for the Montreal Canadiens. The last 5 seasons, go back around the board, intercept by Montreal Canadiens, go back on the left side, just keep battle for the puck, bumble the puck, and firstly lose the puck. Malkin recovery, bring puck D2D. Now recovery by the Montreal in neutral zone, back to Madison, but lose the puck again. Malkin try to get puck, but the puck bouncing all the way on the defensive side. Barron lose the puck to Madison's coming, shoot the puck. Montembeault make a big save. A turnover by the Montreal Canadiens by Justin Barron. Go on that one, and then Montembeault make a save of the game, in my opinion. That's what we're looking for. Now, Burgess Javi coming upon neutral zone with the third line for the Montreal Canadiens. Intercept by Gallagher for the bench now. Gallagher carry upon around the board. Pittsburgh again, Gallagher win the battle, but again, the puck bouncing. Both teams exchange the puck at this moment. But what a save by Samuel Montembeault after a turnover by Justin Barron. Go back now on neutral zone. The puck bouncing back on the defensive side of the Montreal Canadiens attacking up by Pittsburgh. Bring puck behind, fire puck in front of net over Montembeault. The puck bouncing on the right side, set up by Gallagher. Gallagher carrying the puck a little bit more, looking now, long stretch pass now, the puck bouncing behind the net. Anderson first one to recover the puck, a great decision by Gallagher. Anderson battle now on the other side. Now loses his edge by Graves, and then O'Connor with the puck, get the puck back to Javi. Carrying the puck in the neutral zone, down the puck on the defensive Montembeault. Savard lose the track at the puck. We have a penalty possible. Now Anderson don't agree with that one. Anyway, we have a TV timeout. Don't go nowhere. You really don't know Sebastian can use. If you talk about a really good human being, Sebastian, is Ken Hughes. Great father, great husband, really good at what he does as an agent in NHL, and really good as a general manager. So I just want to let you that. I don't know personally Ken Hughes. I can tell you that. He really cared about people. His relationship with Patrice Bergeron, Vincent Lecavalier prove it in the NHL. The way he treated Casey DeSmith, Jeff Petrie with the Montreal Canadiens, the way they treat him when they requested, he told them we're going to take care about that. That's what Ken Hughes is for the Montreal Canadiens. So I have a different opinion about Sebastien, about Ken Hughes, and I think the Montreal Canadiens are lucky and they should be grateful and thankful to have a guy like Ken Hughes as a general manager for the Montreal Canadiens. You can have your own opinion. I respect that. It's just getting boring to bring that level of the stake about Ken Hughes. I think you should talking about the Montreal Canadiens. Leonard Hutson could be a great subject. Sebastien talking the way he played. You can talk about the two goal amen and amen. That would be interesting to hear a little bit more about your opinion about the Montreal Canadiens play this season. And stop talking about Ken Hughes, about the stake, and who he doesn't really care. It's for me. Pittsburgh scored a goal. Oof. Kevin Hayes scored for the Montreal Canadiens. We have to see the replay on that one. I was focusing on the Sebastien right now, but I lost the track of that play. Kevin, the Pittsburgh Penguins for the second time take the lead. Face en notre zone, Kubida close the face-off. DDD par Pittsburgh Penguins coming en notre zone. Down the puck behind the net. Savoir recover the puck. Bring the puck out the blind and shoot the puck in front of the net. No cover by Jekai, I believe. And that's gave the full goal of Montreal Canadiens. And that's all. Bad play on the defensive side. Pittsburgh maybe older, not defense thinking. Pittsburgh not going to play a solid third period right now. They honestly beat the Montreal Canadiens on the defensive side. Thanks for everybody for to be with us tonight. Don't forget we'll be back tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. talking about the game and talking also about the Montreal Canadiens. And then Thursday we do the play-by-play game with Pittsburgh, Lassana Kings going to be at the Bell Center. Kings lost today 8-7 on the overtime. Yes, 8-7. Now Carlson's coming, shoot the puck on the left side, missed the puck, recovery by Montreal. Snap by all the way by Suzuki. Get back to Caufield. Caufield one versus one. Looking now. Caufield turn around. Hold the puck to the wall. Back again to Sakeski's coming. Lose the puck, but recovery by himself. Now Sakeski with Pedersen bringing puck at blind. And all day by Hutson. Hutson the back end. Missed the puck. He recovery by Malkin. Malkin one versus one. Attacking by Kaiden Guhle. Malkin with Goalie, bring puck in front of net, rebound, recovery by Montreal, set up by Sakeski, attacking with Hanneman, coming behind the net, Hanneman chasing Krejci behind the net, recovery by Devorak, going puck at blind, DD by Madison, shoot the puck and intercept by Pittsburgh, long stretch pass in front of the bench, the Montreal Canadiens attacking now, great recovery by Mike Patterson in front of Michael Bundy. The puck anyway go back at the blue line. Pittsburgh hold the puck at the blue, set up at the blue line. Keep the puck in the zone by Malkin. Bring puck to the left hand. Shoot puck. Black shot in front of the puck go out of the play. Uh, no, the whistle. No, the referee was ready to whistle. He waiting, and then we have no whistle. Anyway, Montreal reset the breakout now. Bring puck into the zone. Tip on the Montreal behind the net. Jerry intercept the puck and going to give back to the tank. Pittsburgh in the last 21 game got at least 16 games with a 1 point. Now, don't pay the puck by Les Heller. Heller scored a surface. Shoot the puck on the one-timer, but O'Connor missed the net. Recovery on the left side, bring puck in front behind Montembeault. Chasing now. Pretty Javi won the ball up, but the Montreal going to recover. Get out of the zone. Carrying puck by Kubida. All the way back on the defensive side. Chasing the puck. It's not Doc, it's Josh Anderson. Apologize. Now, battle for Gallagher. Go bring puck in front of the net. The recovery by the Pittsburgh by Noel at Cherry. Actually, down the puck behind Montembeault, recovery by Jekai on the back end, bring puck back to Barron. Now, by Savard. Savard hold the puck now, loud the puck neutral zone. The puck intercept by Pittsburgh Penguins. But the Montreal find a way to get back the puck to the wall. Back together, go to Evans. The puck bounce on the right side, far side, intercept by Montreal. But the shot intercept, the puck go back to Rand Grease. Use the board. Long stretch pass now. The puck missing by Pittsburgh. Go back to Montembeault. Montembeault bring the puck back to Kaiden Guhle. Use the board. Long stretch pass in front of the bench from Montreal. Icing by Montreal. The call of the referee. We just crossed the half of the third period. At the end of the game, Pittsburgh take the lead with a full goal of the game by Kevin Hayes. We're going to set up the full goal of the game. Thanks for everybody. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes. To get out the zone for the Pittsburgh Penguins and from the bench. You use the board by Peterson. Intercept Amir. Amir will give back to New York. Lose the puck. Kuvidak try to get a puck. Here the Ducks come in at the goal line. Bring puck now behind battle in front of Carlson. Lose his edge. No call on that one. Recovery by Carlson. Leave the puck back to Amir. The puck intercept and get out of zone by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Left the puck all the way to Montembeault. Montembeault give the puck back on the D. Go back to Lane Hutson. Lane Hutson carrying the pucks coming offensive side. Carrying the puck to blind at the red lines. Coming offensive now again. Bring the puck on the right side. Hold the puck at the board. It's coming now at the ash mark at the goal line. Pushing out by Bunting. Bring the puck in front of net. Nobody there. Raquel, the puck back to Kretschik. Coming now outside the zone. It's coming now on the defensive side. Possibility. I want Malkin should the puck in front of net. And a tic-tac-toe over there. Comme on dirait en français, les carottes sont cuites pour le Montréal ce soir. Another turnover by the Montreal Canadiens on the defensive side. That's what you got with Lane Hudson. He's going to be there to helping you on the offensive side. But when he's deep in the zone, he was at the goal line, a turnover. And the Montreal Canadiens get that part over there. Caufield, Sakoski did not cover the blue line. And a great pass of the Malkin. Malkin pass to Michael Bunting, I believe. No, it's Chris Letang. Very good play. Second goal, on Letang this year. Go back to last erreur, get out of zone par Sakoski. Carrying the point in notre zone. All the back now on the side was Steve Rack. Apologize. Go back Kapanen. Kapanen back to Eneman. Return the puck to Kapanen. Lead the puck to the blind. Keep the puck back to the zone by Savard. Return the puck to Devarak. On the left side, Eneman return the puck to Devarak. Opposite side now. Kapanen is still a bit too far. O'Connor battle for the puck to the wall. Intercept by Devarak. Free the puck by Savard. Black shot by the Pittsburgh. And now back to Eneman. Back again to Devarak. Lead the puck to Kapanen. Savard tip the puck deep in the zone. Back to Devarak. Now Eneman Devarak control the puck. Bring back at the blind. Set up now by Jacky. Back to Savard. Back to Kapanen. The puck go outside down for Jacky. Unfortunately, cannot be but decide to down being the puck. But intercept by Pittsburgh Penguins. Attacking up by O'Connor on the left side. And for the Jacky. Turn around. Hold the puck to the wall. We back at the far side. Intercept by Kirby Dak. Duck skate with the puck now. 6:49 to go remaining on this game. All three for what was on the one side of the ice and on the board, and still lost the puck. Thanks so much for all the likes we got. Go outside zone par Kubidak. Mais Wild Shake Cannon and after gave me a shootout today. Go back to the wall, get out of the zone, but intercept by Kaiden Guhle. Return the puck, but Malkin intercept. The puck stuck in the blind. And finally, Pittsburgh going to get by Noel Archieri all the way behind the net. Chased by Kevin Hayes with Lane Hudson. Along with the Jordan Armia. Hudson win the battle. Go back around, give back to Goalie. Goalie returning now. hold the puck a little bit longer, carrying the puck in neutral zone. Now Cody loses the puck in front of the bench. Recovery now in front of the red line. Montreal set up by Sakowski. Back to Suzuki. The puck go outside zone by Pittsburgh Penguins. Caufield intercept the puck, try to get the puck back. Suzuki intercept. Now Suzuki looking now for a puck over Jerry. The puck bouncing back to Sakowski. Hold the puck to the wall. Now lose the puck to the wall. Recovery now. Battle. And back again at the blind for the Montreal Canadiens. Set up now by Barron. Shoot point in front of the net. The recovery stopped by Jerry. The puck the bouncing outside zone by the Pittsburgh Penguins. Going to reset Montreal Canadiens. Now, don't put the puck behind the net. Jerry intercept, lead the puck back to Letang. Letang just scored the fifth goal of Pittsburgh, second goal of the season. He gave the lead by 2 goals. The second time of the game, the Pittsburgh lead by 2 goals, happening at the first period, 2-0 against Montreal Canadiens. Anyway, recovery by Letang, back again to Malkin. Malkin retrieve the puck now to Raquel. Raquel skate with the puck all the way on the offensive side. Back to Malkin. Malkin shoot the puck. So made by Montembeault. Recovery by Montreal. Get out of the zone by Barron. Barron long stretch pass. He got hit on that one. Recovery by Montreal again. Set up by Gallagher. Hold the puck back again to Evans. Evans set up the puck now. Hold the puck to the blind. Evans give the puck back on the left side. The puck go back on the right corner of Jerry. Now holding the puck by Anderson. Recovery by Lane Hutson. Hutson hold the puck. New plus coming Martin St-Louis. Hudson will give back behind the net of Jerry. Chasing by Josh Anderson. But no chance there. The puck stuck on the left corner by Gallagher. And then Pittsburgh find a way to back on the wall and the puck outside the zone. No, intercept by Montreal again. The puck deep in the zone, but obviously Pittsburgh find a way now to give back to Bill Giuseppe. Attacking on the side, shoot the puck by Bunting. Another bad play on the defensive side by the Montreal Canadiens. But again, the puck go outside the zone. And then recovery by Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh skating guys over the Montreal Canadiens like very well. Now Hudson recovered the puck, down the puck out of the play after he hit someone at the neutral zone. Great point, Nicholas. Great point, John. For you, I think you're right. Thanks for all the likes tonight. Amberville, I don't think so. He's not on the roster for Pittsburgh Penguins. He may be held to scratch. Yeah, Dak is playing tonight. Hogan, welcome back. We'll see 4 minutes to go remaining. Now attacking again. 2 versus 1 is coming out. Rush to the puck. Montembeault make another save. A turnover again by the defensive side by Madison with Lane Hudson. Go back now defensive side by Nick Zuski. Montreal play right now, I'll be honest with you. This game, Montreal, the defensive side of the game, it's more like a hockey pound. An empty net for the Montreal Canadiens, by the way. So when I said that, where the offensive player like Len Hutson, Mike Madison, Justin Barron, those three are attacking a lot the net. And when they do that, they open up the defensive side of the game. So to be really good, the Montreal Canadiens have to be sure they are a F3 cover the blue line all the time. But they got beat, Sakaski there, then Cole Caufield, 2 goal right away there. Um, so it's a very difficult game for the defensive side. On the Montembeault, I would say to you, 2 goals. I think Montembeault should stop tonight. To put him like not very good. I disagree with the number of the chance. You're going to see the analytics stat tonight, guys. You're going to see the Montreal Canadiens, the number are going to be ugly. They have a lot of game. They gave a lot of high danger chance scoring. Never happened during the season so far. Madison with the puck now. 6 versus 5. 3 minutes to go. Madison looking now. Back to Hudson on the left side. Back to Madison at the top. Looking for Ziski. Now Ziski at the dots. Now battle for the puck right there. Battle on the left side. Recovered by Pittsburgh Penguins. Keep the puck by Madison. Madison is carrying the puck to Hudson. Hudson looking now. Go back to Caufield. Fire puck in front of the net and miss the net. Back to Ziski. Ziski now looking the forward. Turn around. They're back behind the net. Back to Doc. Doc again to Ziski. Ziski to Madison. Now looking now left and right. Madison walk to the blue line. Back to Madzinski. Now to the top. Back again to Doc. Back in front. Net to Caufield. Should the puck saved by Jerry. On the blocker. Recovery behind the net by Caufield. Battle with Kirby Dak. Pittsburgh recovery. Bring puck at the blind side by Mike Madison. Back again to Ziski. Madison get the puck back right away. At turnover by Madison. Go back to Montreal. Get by Kirby Dak. Set up now. Looking out to Ziski. Ziski back to Kirby Dak. Looking now at the top. Back to Madison. Madison walking out. Back to Lane Hudson at the dots. Looking out back again. Again, very bad play by Lane Hudson. The pass go back to Madison anyway. Looking out, shoot the puck, black shot again, back to Lane Hudson. Now move on the chin with Madison. Back again. After Caufield shoot the puck, miss the net. The puck go back, intercept at the line by Mike Madison. Madison at the top. So at the top, go back now to Ziski. Back to Madison. Looking out, back to Caufield. To Ziski, back to Madison. Shoot the puck, miss the net completely. Recovery at the left side. Battle now on the wall. Recovery by Leonardson. The battle with Cole Caufield. The puck go back at the line. Battle now. Recovery helping by Sakaski. Finally, Sakaski touch the puck. It's coming now. Looking about fire puck. It's safe by Jerry. No rebound. Montreal Canadiens keep the puck deep in the zone, but cannot find a way to put the puck in the net. We have to wait. Time out. Empty net for Montreal. We want to get some update stats. Montreal gave a timeout by Martin Saint Louis. We have to wait 90 seconds to go remaining. Thanks for all the like we got so far. We'll try to get cut the lead. Face out the right side. What at Sherry versus Christian de Barak. Winning by de Barak. Green by get blind. Side by Madison. Looking out Madison. Figure shoot a point for that black shot maybe by the right. Rebound on right. Recovery on the right side. Set up by Caufield and Ziski. Back to Madison. Back to Hudson. Hudson back to Madison. Looking out. Back to Hudson. Fire puck in front of that. Black shot. Puck rebound. Recovery by Pittsburgh. Along the puck and in the net. Bonsai. Pittsburgh 6. Malcolm score is 499 goal of his career. Algeny Malkin. Big W on the road for the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight. Good night, Roger. Good point, NDG. Yeah, A2. Go back now on left side, attacking by the baseball. Hold the puck to the wall by Kevin Hayes in front of Kapanen. Hayes now protect the puck. Give puck at the blind. Show the puck. Black shot in front of net. And by Montreal. Intercept now by Montreal. Ice in the puck. No icing by the Liesman. Recovery behind by Shaw. Good night, Alec. That's all right. John. Good night, Sebastian. Ken, you're absolutely right about that. And that's all for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Montreal lost by the score at 6-3 against the Pittsburgh Penguins. The veteran Pittsburgh Penguins against the young team Montreal Canadiens take advantage. And we have Lars Eller with 2 goals tonight. Take the lead for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Malkin scored an empty net. Letank, Kevin Hayes, also the scorer for the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight against the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal Canadiens, we have a goal of Eamon Eneman, Juraj Sikorsky tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. And of course, at the beginning of the game, we have Kaiden Guhle scored a goal. Again, it depends if it's happening already to play. No, yeah, absolutely right. Exactly what I was said. Alex, defense was horrible tonight. Alex, great comments, guys. They have that opposite gal, but did not get out of the third period quickly, gal. Montembeault, Savard, Hutson. I agree with you, Kevin. Good night, Peter Bonsai. Thanks for all the likes. Great to hear that, Cindy. Good night, Ken. See you next time. We're talking again. The second game of the season. They are now a record of 2-2. And they're going to play only Thursday night, so they have the time to relax for the Montreal Canadiens. Give you a bit more the start of NHL. Great point, Adam. For you, you're welcome, Victor. Yeah, a little bit Alex, what happening with Boston Bruins. Again, guys, Montreal Canadiens are rebuilding. And it's going to be a roller coaster. almost a great perfect game Saturday night, right? Again, Ottawa Senator. Maybe barely a good chance of scoring. Tonight, we've completely the bad game on the defensive side of the game. Mistake after mistake. This is what are a rebuilding team. You never know which time you're going to show up. And tonight, you got the worst of the Montreal Canadiens. They can come back Thursday and squeeze the defensive side, take less chance, be a bit more caution, and have a good performance. This is why a rebuilding team. This is what a team play for about 500. One good game, one bad game. Five good game, three bad game. This is who they are. They are not there yet to be on the top of the top. But this is a kind of team tonight. They should play better. Pittsburgh is a no playoff team, a bubble player, a bubble team. I would say this is what we expect a little bit better overall. Really awful first period. They come back with three goals to take the lead, and then they give the end of the second period, guys, the third goal after a really bad play by Madison and Byron, and then that gave a little bit some kind of the wings to the Pittsburgh Penguins come back stronger at the third period. A lot of fans was expect the Pittsburgh to be tired because they're older. Not at all. They really dominate the third period, the first period against Montreal Canadiens. The last period, the shot 11-9 for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And then that gave 32 versus 27. So that's what we got tonight on this game. Jake Allen did very well today. He's on my team, fantasy team. For you looking for a special team. But the Zeph, the key behind that, Zeph, is about the number of the start of the game. I think it was 40. I don't think so what happened, but a good performance I think gave a little bit more chance. So for sure, Zeph. Great point, Bob. Great point, Pierre. They come back with three goals after that. This is the mentality of Martin Saint Louis. Good night, Adam. Hopefully, see you again around. And not allow N26. It's not an excuse. The three-star Mike Madison, Lars Eller, and Evgeny Malkin. N26, the midfield rebuilding, so the execute team is struggling. I know, N26, Montreal Canadiens, they announced in 2021, December, by Jeff Molson, they're going to rebuilding. It's not an excuse. This is the reality of who they are. They was announced by the Montreal Canadiens are going to rebuilding. It take a minimum of 5, 6, 7 years. During that time, it's a rebuilding thing. It's not an excuse. Sorry, but it's not an excuse. Hutson is on ice for 4 goals again. Yes, thank you, John. You're welcome, Randy. You're welcome, Dan. Approximately that one, Dan. N26, Tampa Bay Lightning, rebuild. They win the Snake Cup. The Color of an Ange, rebuild, win the Snake Cup. Edmonton Oilers, rebuild. Look what they look like. The Fly Panthers, rebuild. What they look like. The Carolina Hurricane, rebuild. What they look like. It take more time. It's harder to rebuild because you have 32 teams in NHL, but they are getting there. It's not always to be perfect. Some never get it. Some did it. For you, I will set you two more teams. Uh, for me, 2 more years. The Devils, another team. Yes, Bob. You cannot put Vegas for you on that categories. It's a draft expansion for Vegas. I will never put Vegas on the same page. Same thing with the New York Rangers. The Rangers never rebuild. They retools. Great point, AK. That's what I said earlier. The F3 and Michael Pesada Urza. I agree with you, Ron. It will come with time. That's what you're going to get all year long. No, for you, they are not ready yet. For you, they don't have that. They don't reach that level yet. Are you going to be closer next year? Yes, but next year, who are you going to get? Owen Beck, Dimitrov, Mayu. You're going to get a minimum a 3 to 5 young player with no experience in NHL. Which team make the NHL playoff with approximately 7 players and maybe 8 players with less of 2 years in NHL? It's not happened. That's the reason. Don't expect Montreal to be an NHL team next year. God, Florida take time a long time. Awesome, Willie. Great point, Bob. They struggling on that department, Daryl, but again, the power play is very good. The PK is very good. Cannot be perfect. Well, God, you're talking about long time ago. Robert Slava is the beginning of 2000. You talk about the time with Mike Madison, maybe? Yes, for you, but those players are not going to be ready with Montreal Canadiens. They're not going to play with Montreal right away. And ever you have one player like that, look what he Look how long it take for the player like Sakaski to become 3 years. It takes time. Yeah, a difficult night for Savard tonight. Exactly, Ursa. That's what we try to say. That's why I said, yeah. Gal, the decision making was really not there tonight. I agree with you. Good point, Willie, about Malkin. Exactly, AK. Not allowed MTG. The An experienced coach, right, in NHL, focused winning only. He's not taking time to develop players. His job, like, I don't know, take Peter to board or bring Doug McLennan, example. Put him behind the bench. His job for him is not teaching Cole Caufield to play hockey. It's to win the game. Put a system to win the game. It will completely. Martin said we stay after practice with the players, talking with the players. He passed his time to individual teaching players. For me, is the you need a coaching a young that way on the rebuilding team. Look Richardson with Chicago Blackhawks. No experience head coach. Many as assistant GM, as assistant coach. But it takes time. He understand them. It's about developing the team, their culture, everything like that. And Martin Saint-Louis bring that, the culture for the Montreal Canadiens. Veteran goalie, no. A veteran coach, he will not do it. Now, what you said for you, you think you'll be disappointed if Montreal are not in the playoff. That's the point. Now you talk about different things. At the end, the asset make you to make a bigger deal. I will give you an example for you. If you have a first round pick for Florida Panthers, if you have the second round pick and the 2025, you have the first round pick and 2027 example, and you have a prospect players, Owen Beck example. I just give you a name. I want trade Owen Beck. More asset you have, better chance you can get a specific player and NHL, and we don't have. I don't a name. I don't give any name there, but that's more asset, better chance to make a trade to have a better. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Adam Villaco, welcome back in the house. Adam Villaco with Irene, the bro border of the Kentucky. RJ Glabro, RJ, what happening with you tonight? There you go, Bob. Sorry, Bob. We talk the same language. We talk about the same hockey language together, Bob. We interference each other, but we said the same thing at the end. No, Gal. What you the problem you what you don't get, Gal. Before you become a better team with the young players, you need to teaching them. That's what it's about. So you have to you have to teach them. They have to learn, and that's how you develop a players. It will take time. That's the reason no players at 20 years old, 21 years old become a star in NHL. They reach their peak after 6, 7, 8 years in NHL. Some at 25, some at 26, some at 27, some at 28. Look like it takes a little bit longer for the goalies and for the defensemen. So the key is about teaching them to become a best version of themselves as a hockey player. The key for Martin St. Louis, they learn to become a 200 feet game players on the offensive side and on the defensive side. So it's a process, a rebuilding team. It's a development, a developing team, a rebuilding team. It's a learning process. It's a teaching process. And also, it's also go on the trenches and learning good game, bad game. Well, with tonight, you go back together and you sit with the team and you said, look, what we did wrong tonight. And now you have to be ready for the next game. So tomorrow they go back on the ice and they have to forget what happening tonight and they try to become better tomorrow. Individual players and as a team together. It takes time to build that. So at that time, Martin said we bring a culture. That's what we bring all the time. Talk about the culture inside of Montreal Canadiens. And the next 2 years, you're going to have a better team for the Montreal Canadiens. The first word of Martin St. Louis, exactly my words after the first period. The execution was not there. The passing was not there. And that's the problem with Montreal Canadiens tonight. That's the point, Nicholas. I guarantee the top player really no come on to play. You know what, Gal? You, I disagree with you. Cole Caufield show up in the NHL. You have no clue to play on defensive zone. Cole Caufield is still learning to play a 200 feet game. Odds for live. We are terrible playing. It's simple, too small, too slow. Excellent, RJ. That's the point. That's the point, Gal. AK, you're right. Caulfield -2. Zuski -3. Sakeski -2. Kubidak -2. Now, I remember -1 on the empty net. Devorek finished at 66.7% face-off. Zuski at 40, Doc and Evan at 25%. Hudson -4 tonight. Ouch. David Savard -3. Kaiden Guhle +1. Allen because Kapanen and Eneman bring more at Pesada. Um, Allen, like skill wise. Thank you, RJ. Well, Allen is already pushed out already, right? Like you can see, and guys, I got swarmed at the beginning of the preseason game when I said this game is changing, and I repeat this all the time. It's about speed, it's about size. It's not fight anymore. It's not physical like it was. Yeah, of course, a bad boarding or body check from behind. You can see the player hit each other. But it's about now. Look what's going on with Eneman, Allen, and Kapanen. Why they go over Peseta? Because Peseta, he bring only four checking. The game is changing. The impact of four line with Devarek, Kapanen, and Eneman gave a goal tonight. Look the line of the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight. Kevin Hayes with at Sherry at one goal tonight. It's not physical. Look the Boston Bruins line. Kastelik with is it Betcher? Someone else. Kastelik scored his third goal of the season. It's not about forechecking anymore. So they expect the coaching now in NHL. The four line can put the puck in the net. Tonight, guys, is simple. The execution was not there, and the defensive was completely struggling. I will say to you, Kaiden Guhle did not struggle, and Albert Jekai played his game. Byron have a really good overall game, but he still have a big mistake at some point. Montembeault make a big save. Madison have a good game overall too. But Savard struggled tonight. Lenarson struggled. But this is a part of the rebuilding, up and down. And it's going to happen all the time. The chemistry could be dark is not there right now. You need to figure out something. If I'm Martin Saint Louis, I would try to create something with the second line. Because we don't have Patrick Laine and we don't have Joshua Roy. Martin Saint Louis is limited. You have only Michael Peseta. And who's going to play on the second line? I think Joan Amir could maybe he can change in that second line, bring something like Josh Anderson, and use Amir Evans Gallagher. They play well together. Now, I'm just said that. I'm not an expert, but sometimes you need a spark. You need something to, shocking the players or something like that. But again, the chemistry in your hook that is not there yet. I think Pierre, the problem with that part, Pierre, is like he need time in the Laval Rocket. Now, nothing wrong to call him up for one game and sit down a specific defenseman, right? Barron for one game Thursday night, and then send back down Laval the next game. They can have that flexibility. They still have one spot to fill out. So I'm not disagree with you, Pierre, but a long-term development, I think Mayu will be better. He cannot be El Trisca with Montreal Canadiens. To taste it, no problem with that part. Can he be worse at Barron? Like, I don't think so. But Trouble is there right now. The problem is Trouble is a left defenseman too. Welcome, David, Danny T. For you, you're right about that. Um, he fit well. I don't know what would be the cost of that one, but change that for you to say who we can get, which we can draft to be that player. This is what Montreal we need at some point. And I said that for you to stabilize the three pairing defensemen a long term. This is what they can get for you. Tonight, I will tell you one more thing. It'll be hard to have a Madison and Hutson together for long years. They play almost the same kind of game. Why it's not about the goaltender tonight. Tonight, the defensive Montreal Canadiens let the goalies down. On the five goal, I think Montembeault could be um, better overall, but you cannot blame Montembeault for the losing this game. Well, I don't think so. For you, the Calgary Flame are looking for young prospect, first round pick. I believe the Calgary Flame are looking to not retool, but more like rebuild. So they will get for the first round pick from Montreal Canadiens. They were looking for the players have an impact, like Michael Edge, example. I think Owen Beck, they would maybe pay attention to that, but not Mezar, not Hua, not Engstrom. Now they can get an Engstrom with the first round pick with Owen Beck. Now the first round pick, it could be the late one. Maybe you have to get a second round pick for Ramus Anderson. But that player or that type of player will stabilize the pairing on the right defenseman. At long term, you have Anderson, Rebacker, and you have Mayu. Yeah, Kosnikov is coming, but it will take long time. On the left side, you bring now Kaiden Guhle, stabilize that. You have Lane Hudson, and then you have the Strubble, the Jekai, the Angstrom over there. That'll give you the pairing I expect a long term from Montreal Canadiens. But again, this is a title problem Montreal need. They don't have with the Montreal Canadiens. For you, yes, I agree with you. That's called the roster constriction. But to put the Montreal Canadiens and the playoff right away, no. This is my point. Now I understand what you try to tell me. They're going to stop to accumulate asset after that, of course. But what happening there? When you said they're going to be in the playoff, you are disappointed. I don't think so. I think they're going to be in the mix again. They're going to be get closer. Lucky they could make it, but it's not what I don't think so. They would bring right away to fix this problem, this problem, this problem. I think they would still looking to add rookies in the lineup: the Demidov, the Owen Beck, the Logan Mayu. That's three right there, and you cannot. You have to fix, and you have one more year of Patrick Laney with the Montreal Canadiens. So you're top six next year. Caufield, Sakaski, Caufield, Zuski. Patrick Laney, Dimitar, and Kirby Doc. And I didn't know what happened with Michael Edge next year. I don't know what happened with the first round pick 2025. Imagine if they won the lottery, they get James Higgins. He's ready or not for the NHL, I don't know. But for me, it's not about the make the playoff. Pierre, that Michael Edge will be that one. I think Owen Beck is another one. And then you have Oliver Kapanen could be a center. Yeah, Gal, it takes time to get there. Montreal is not there yet, right? The Colorado got Nathan Kadri example. The Flappenders got Sam Bennett example. Because for you, you're not there yet. You're not there yet. You're not there yet. Remember that. You're not there yet. The player we're going to add is one you have, you pick out the player at the best. The Montreal are not there. Imagine they add, I don't know, why did we spend $12 million on Ratanen? You have to remove who? Demidov on your lineup? This is you have to take time to rebuilding. They did it this year. They said Patrick Laine joined the Montreal Canadiens. Are they a playoff team now? They get better with Patrick Laine, yeah, but they are not going to make the playoff. Next year will be another move. They're going to get the rookies in the lineup. They maybe add one specific UFA, but that's not make Montreal to be a playoff team yet. But they get closer of what they want to be. Thank you, RJ. Exactly, Bob. Danny. I don't think so for you. That's my point behind that. Now, that player you talk about, we're helping the Montreal Canadiens. We're not there yet. We're still missing at least three, four players for the Montreal Canadiens to get that team. That's what. Now, the four players I'm talking about maybe are coming for the pipeline. But still next year, right? You still have a young core like you saw tonight. A Baron, a Jacky. Remove Baron, put Mayu at 22 years old. Hutson is going to be 22 years old. Goalie will be 24 years old. He's still young. It's not ready yet, but it will get closer and closer. They still have two goaltender are average and below. We don't have the goaltender. A really good Vasilevsky tonight. Maybe Montreal win the game tonight, but we don't have Vasilevsky. We have Montembeault and Primo. And the Montreal win those games. Look about what happening. A really bad performance goaltender, Montreal lose the game. When the Montreal again play well on the defensive side of the game, they win the game. Honestly, guys, we play 4 games. We have only one good game. It's against Ottawa. Again, Toronto, we play. We got beat. We are lucky because Samuel Montembeault played like Vasilevsky. Again, Boston Bruins was awful. Ottawa was good. Tonight was awful. Now we get one period good there, one period there, but that's the real thing. Sorry to be negative. It's not negative. That's that's the to be realistic. A2, I think you're right. That showed the depth of Montreal Canadiens. Now imagine A2, we lose a top six forward. But for you to add a chest second, you just get closer to make the playoff. Does that make sense? Now, just second over Montembeault, it's a very good push for the Montreal Canadiens as a position. You add a solid first defenseman over Madison with Kaiden Guhle. That's a solid good push for the Montreal Canadiens. But are going to be automatically in the playoff? I don't think so. I disagree with you, Gal. The goalie make a big difference in NHL. A really good goalie makes his friend. If Edmonton have just second, they beat the Florida Panthers. Florida Panthers are Bobrovsky, they beat the Edmonton Oilers. Always an exception, Gal. The Bennington. Let's go back now with Chicago. Niemi, Crawford, Lassana Kings, Quick, Boston Bruins, Tim Thomas, Rask, Pittsburgh Penguins, Fleury, followed by Matt Murray. Now you have an exception with Vegas, Aiden Hill, but they use three goaltender, Laurent Brossois, Thompson, and then Aiden Hill. Always an exception at the rules. But look, when you win the Stanley Cup, look who is between the pipe. Usually, it's a Martin Brodeur, Billy Smith, Patrick Roy, Ken Dryden. Tom Barresso. Uh, Gal, do you think Washington lost because of Quamper or because the team overall? Look, the stat of Darcy Quamper go all the way when he was with the Minnesota Wild, and look about the stat of Quamper with the Arizona Coyotes when the team was not good. Look his stat of Quamper, and look what he accomplished with the Colorado Avalanche when the Stanley Cup. Just do some research about Darcy Quamper. Look about all the goaltender in the last 10 years in NHL. And look more the Darcy Quamper stat with the team he played for. You're going to realize Darcy Quamper it was a solid goaltender. Nicolas, ouais, à peu près 7 8 minutes. On reste un peu plus longtemps. On a la visite de Danny. Another 4-1 against Colorado Avalanche. Amazing. Yes, MTG, the problem with Jake Allen is because he's 34 years old. And they want to give the development for young players. So I don't have no problem with Jake Allen out. Charlie Lindgren, guys, never been a goaltender in NHL. Yeah, he's what, 29 years old, 30 years old? All right, welcome back, Malakas. No, the last night, 6-3. C'est la faute de Danny, Nicolas. Um, MTG, yes, but that time, right? Lindgren was not fit with Carey Price between the pipe, right? Yeah, but Quamper, guys, is what, 34 years old now, gal. Montembeault between the pipe. You're welcome, Malakas. Difficult game for the defensive side of the game. Lane Hutson -4. Montembeault should stop at least 2 goals tonight. We cannot relate that loss against Montembeault. It's the defensive side of the game was really painful. I'm sorry, Cam Fuller, unfortunately, you talk about Jacob Fuller. For you, I don't think so much we're going to get just second. I don't want to have any goalie at $12 million on my salary cap. Right there would be the biggest mistake for the Montreal Canadiens to go with just second. Use that money to reach a really good right defenseman, first pairing. That would be my point of view. Go get a good right defenseman. Go get maybe some big size winger at some point. Experience go top six forward because next year you're going to have again Anderson and Gallagher. Thursday night, Danny. Hopefully you're doing well, you and your family. Yeah, Swimmer just signed a contract, Manicus. For you, I don't think so. I think Montreal is not there. I will tell you one more thing, a reason behind that for you. The Florida Panthers will be solid, the Toronto will be solid, the Boston will be solid, the Tampa Bay will be solid. Now, the gap is going to be closer. But again, you have to fight the Buffalo, you have to fight Ottawa, you have to fight Detroit. It's still missing piece of the puzzle, and you're going to have Dimitrov, maybe a Marklev, Owen Beck, Ologun Mayu, and maybe other rookie inside the team. Not going to be enough for the Montreal Canadiens to be a really good team. And look, all the team play with Buffalo, Anaheim, Chicago. Look, Utah, still not there yet. Getting closer, but still not there yet. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't be disappointed if Montreal don't make the playoff. Are they get better? Yes. If they add a specific players you mentioned, right? You said just second, but it could be any other. They get closer, but they still add 2 more years. They need more experience. They need a third year of Hudson, a 6 year of Suzuki, a Caulfield, a 4 year of Sakaski, a 6 year of Kirby Doc. I can go all the way with each one of them. So at that time, you're moving with new players coming around. What is missing piece in 2026? We really miss a right defenseman. Go get that one on UFA. I think Montreal we're going to use the word patient again, but get closer. You're welcome, Danny. Have a good night, Nicola. Interesting, A2. The app have a work to do. I agree with you, Abination. Welcome back, John J. Great point, Abination. Now I cannot project more for you what it will be the trend at the end. But I still believe because everything start when you said you'll be disappointed if they don't make the playoff. I don't see that way. PLW, welcome back. Yeah. Don't forget everybody to click on the likes. 8.2 A King. Johnny. Bob, I agree with you. Tomorrow night, PLW, I can wait. Thanks so much, Danny T. Yeah, for you, I can understand your point of view. They get closer. I agree with you. Still make it? I'm not sure. Hopefully, Danny, hopefully you're doing well. Glad to see you, my friend. We miss you. I think the first line have a good game overall at PLW. I think um, the second line was really bad. Glad to hear that, Danny. Don't forget if you follow Demidov play tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Expect Demidov to play a lot of minutes. They play again a lower team in KHL. PLW is fun to watch, but firstly, -4 tonight. I don't know for you because we talk about projection where we don't know yet it will happen. So it's hard to say that. Again, if they add players, they get closer. But in my opinion, they're still not yet ready to make the playoff. I agree with you, PLW. I see, Danny. Bob, I agree with you. For you, I always said the same thing. I've been saying you're right about that. They have to, like I said a couple of minutes ago, I think Martin we have to figure out, and this is the problem where you don't have no not many depth, right? How they can switching the second line. I think Josh Anderson could be that players and bring back Armia. But still, the chemistry, Doc and York is not there yet. A difficult game again for him. Thank you, RJ. 2 goal PLW. They was on the ice and did not realize to cover the right defenseman or the at the blue line. The one that Baron Madison go down at 2 versus 2. Sakaski was there, but too late. And then the full goal, the fifth goal, they got all three on the same side. And one that Hudson was behind the goal line, and that create a 2 versus 1, and then the score. Yeah, Goalie, exactly. Yeah, Danny, he was earlier here. We didn't lose a lot of people, Danny. We gained a lot of people, Danny. But we don't see anymore Zero Vinny, or we don't see Nick, Chicago Bear. Try to remember Danny the same time he was here. Your brother show up a couple of times, but not this season yet. Um, Among the same people, Luciano is not here like he was before. Nothing against it. It's just like everybody. Uh, Steve G is not there anymore. Um, For you, that now that's another subject right there. For you, I think Montreal will be close. It'll be better, but yes, I agree on the 85. Awesome, Danny. I agree, Gal. I think Gal, you resume exactly what Bob said earlier, and exactly what it's about. The making decision was not there tonight. Really mistake. The execution was not there. But this all together, guys, that's the reason they lost tonight. AK, I don't know. I think I shut him down tonight, AK, about that. Americans, he have a good start. He didn't play bad tonight. I think he was very fine with Anderson and Evans. He didn't have a really bad game so far. So I agree with you, Manikas, about him. I think he could join that level. I think for me, Manikas is about the consistency. And for me, it's about the defensive side of the game. Gallagher finished tonight with 0. So yeah, 4 shots on the net. He shot more. Cole Caufield had 4 shots on the net. 3 Anderson, Sakeski 3 hit by Anderson, 3 hit by Sakeski, by Evans. Chakai hit 5 times. That's what we're looking for. And I think for you, the best answer would be only the next 2 years. At the final year contract, that's what our Ken is going to figure out. The team for the playoffs, what they have in the money, how they can buy him out for 1 year, that we give them only 2 years to suck it up. That's what my expectation. So I think it will keep this year and the following year. The final year contract, some decisions going to happen with Josh Anderson and Gallagher. Definitely Gallagher, they will have to sit with him, explain, and see what happening there. Goalie was the best defenseman for Montreal again, PLW. They were have a good game overall, 60% face off tonight. And you have a good chemistry with Eneman and Kepanen. At some point, they were they dominate at the low zone offensive with the cycling with Eneman. I like his effort tonight, PLW. I think Pierre, you don't want to bring your second line with not experience in NHL. Again, the second best line to opening team. That's not good enough. We know already Doc struggling on the defensive side. And Kapanen, we know what he can do, but Eneman there too. It's too risky for the Montreal Canadiens there. I think Kapanen, Eneman at the bottom six, protect them. That'd be better. I think Josh Anderson over Armia, and they hope Doc and New York recovery. But again, Jake Evans with Anderson, with Armia and Gallagher can help in the second line. I think for you, it's a little bit the mindset of Gallagher. He still want to prove something, but again, he's always been show up every game, right? But I think he's more like in shape, in my opinion. Like, I don't know, maybe a smaller, I don't know, but you're right for you. Great point, got about him. He's struggling again. He won 40% PLW. It's Jake Evan and Kirby Dak only 20%, 25. My problem is sorry cap Danny with Gallagher. He does not hurt the Montreal Canadiens right now. That's the good news. I agree with you, PLW. And Malicus, you're right about Goalie. I would set for you Adam Fox, uh, Quinn Hughes, prototype players. Like people say, well, he could become a Tony Crook of it now. That's what it's going to look like for you. PLW, great comments. There was a comment earlier by many fans tonight. PLW, you nailed it. He's struggling tonight, Sabah. Danny just screwed the day at AK now. You know, Danny, Sebastian was very quiet about Gallagher so far. Honestly, he did not barely talk about Gallagher. He talked about Montreal in the playoff. He talked about the stake I can use. And then his problem on the money. But that's a subject. Is one of them, guys. I think, again, tonight, have a bad game. It's happened to everybody. Just give you an idea, you have zero black shot for Savard. So one Savard has zero black shot, it's not good. Cooley and Hudson are four black shot. Madison, three black shot. Barron, three black shot. When you have a lot of black shot like that, not a good night. It's not a good sign. Great point for you. Well said. I see Savard bad game. No, I don't say that. I'll be disagree with you, Gal. You're going to see those kind of games sometime, guys. And the Bill lead 23-20. All right, guys. Time to go. Time to have my day here. First of all, we want to say, Danny, welcome back in the Hockey Nation family. Uh, Not only me, because it not be right to say that, but many, 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 many people miss you. And by the fact, someone asked about you tonight. Cannot remember. Somebody said, "Where's Danny?" I cannot remember who he was. Anyhow, welcome back in the house, Danny. All the moderator, Ron with Kings, and our tap and Danny, thanks so much to be with us. Audrey Grabo late tonight, but give us some news and update. Thanks so much. Great conversation that chat Gal for you, Bob Smith, and many others, guys. The missing PLW on the chat. But this is the reason why I like to be here every night, because we exchange with respect our own opinion. Disagree or agree, that's a part of the conversation. But at the end, we are all one thing in common. We love hockey and we love the Montreal Canadiens. When they win or when they lose. Thanks so much to join us tonight. But remember, that's who you are.
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
That's what you have inside of you. Greatness. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hopefully, I entertaining each one of you. And you have a great time to be all together. Don't miss the show tonight with Enoch Tap. Is back with me at 8:30 p.m. To do another Ab Nation show. And Wednesday night, Marco Larabie will be with me for the Notebook show. And finally, Thursday night, the Montreal Canadiens visit the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Friday night, the Friday fun night with hockey coach. Friday night, the Saturday, we are back with the New York Calendars on the road for the Montreal Canadiens. Until then, my friend, be well, be healthy. Find a way not only to dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the second half or what? I know someone said 2024. Have a great time tonight to be with us. Hopefully, see you next time. Until then, my friend, have an amazing, great night. And of course, the Hockey Nation, I show you, the Ab Nation, want to tell you one more thing. We love you, friends. Have a great night, everybody. See you tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. AK, thanks so much. Luke, welcome back again. Gal, Malacus, thanks for swinging you late tonight. PLW for you. A lot of great people in the chat, guys. Gal, thanks so much. And 26 was with us a little bit earlier, too. See you tomorrow night. Bob Smith, good night. Oh. Booyah!